One Quicksilver card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. stock exchange, but there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, our computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Well.
And I be catching them northern bite like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning Stone Pimp. Straight limping, rooms farm drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million talent and the 10-cent brain.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
Let's see if we can remember how to do this.
I'm ready to rock left to right all night. My game's tight.
Welcome to Senning Show. My name is John Senning. He is Dizzy. Thank you so much for being here as we break through the turkey-induced haze of some bonus days off. If you want to interact with the program, 800-771-1025. You can hit us up on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. And we love it when you pop up in the Vroom Vroom Room where you can watch the program, 1025 The Bone, on YouTube. You'll see that little glowing live tab on the circle. Click on it, and you'll be watching the program. We're here in the studio. Somebody once put cameras in here, and that is how you can. That's how you can watch us. I had an interesting thought on my way in today, and I want to get your honest opinion because you never said anything other than good things, I believe, through our conversations. But we're about to be almost a month away from this show being 1 year old, which is crazy when I think back to what was going on over the holiday break last year. Also, my contract is up right now. Which is I don't
doing this for free.
I didn't. It's not up. It's not up. and there's nothing juicy to talk about or anything. But as far as I know, but if all goes well, I'll be signing a new contract this week, which
well
is
deserved, man.
Kind of exciting.
Yeah, especially with everything that's happened this year with this show and the way it's taken off.
Hopefully,
hey, my man.
Hopefully, we shall see. Either way, what was specifically thinking about was the name of the show.
Okay.
The debates early on about the lack of and the fact that Senning Show didn't roll off the tip of the tongue for everybody who tried to say it, and I had my doubts. I wanted to do a check-in with you on almost 1 year to see if you feel like it feels normal at this point.
Yeah, it definitely feels normal now at this point. I was kind of for sure on the fence about it before.
As was I.
And it's hard when you're, discussing it to say Senning Show.
Yeah.
But now hearing it, like if someone's like the Senning Show, I go, that sounds weird.
Yeah,
It sounds
it
weird.
is. And I didn't know, there was a bunch of discussions about it, and obviously the makes it easier and maybe a little bit more traditional. What I was really thinking about as I was driving in today was if we would have went with one of the other names and just would it have affected anything negatively, positively, like anything. I've had to have told you, but do you know the number one name that I wouldn't say I was fighting for because there was never much of a fight about it.
Yeah.
But do you know the name that I was pushing for?
No, I remember you told me, but it had nothing with your name, and it was not branded like that. It was just like something, right? You didn't have your name in
now
it.
You're making me think if I had another one. No, the one that I'm thinking of does have my name in it.
No, that I don't remember.
It was and the reason I liked this was because I thought it sounded like a 90s sitcom. That was my thing when I thought of it. Actually, I think it may have been Danielle that came up with it, and it just weaseled its way in my head, and nobody else really saw the vision. Something about Senning.
I think I do remember you telling me
and
that.
it just hit me because it sounded like a 90s sitcom, and I really liked the idea of that.
But hearing that now, because I don't know if I told you that, I just expect that your logo would have been you with thing in your hair. Just
like something about Mary. Okay, you want to know what? See, this is why we need to spitball things because I don't know that I don't know that I thought about the something about Mary tie-in, but it landed on Senning Show. We are here nearly a year later. Very grateful for that. Thank you to everybody who listens and plays along with our insanity. The coming back after that period of time, and I know you had like car problems and you were probably forced to be a little more in the real world than you wanted to, but anytime there is like a holiday on a Thursday and you have that weird dead space where you don't really know what day it is, the day that reality returns always hits a little bit different. Obviously, you having to fix your vehicle yesterday, I'm sure reality came smacking a little bit more. Are you and did you get sent home with any leftovers?
Yes. Didn't really take much from my parents. So I had 2 Thanksgivings. So I was at my parents, and then later I drove out to Lake Wales, had Thanksgiving over there, and it was like a vegan.
Wow, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
To go to Thanksgiving out there.
It was like a vegan thing, and funny enough, took more food there.
It was a vegan Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I love what I learned. Any food you cook, as long as it's seasoned well, it's going to taste good.
The questions I want to ask. Do you not want me to ask them?
Ask them. Ask away.
So you drove to Lake Wales to be with a friend for Thanksgiving. Is that safe to say?
Yes.
Okay. Thanksgiving is a big freaking deal.
You think so?
What? Okay. So you went to Lake Wales to be with a friend for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Did you talk about this with JP today? Okay. And again, you can wave me off if you want. And I imagine this friend's family was there?
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
No.
Oh, it was a Friendsgiving. Did you already say that?
No, it was a Friendsgiving.
I don't know. Now I don't believe anything. I don't believe anything. I'd rather not talk about it than you dance around me.
So it was me, my friend, and her son.
Okay.
And we had Thanksgiving dinner.
Jesus Christ.
What? No, say what's on your mind.
I don't know. I don't even know. My mind is just spinning right now.
Yeah.
I'm not here to pile on or ask you questions. I mean,
yeah.
This is just a 3-person Thanksgiving. I understand why there were so many leftovers now.
Yeah.
There's not many people eating. And this friend of yours is vegan.
Yes.
So what's like the entree? What's like a vegan entree? Is it like a tofurkey?
No, we didn't have. It was literally not like turkey. It was just
sides.
different. Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
So,
That's-
like, for instance, my favorite thing that was made, and you're going to be like, what? It was eggplant lasagna. And I love
eggplant lasagna. Was there anything traditional Thanksgiving there, or was it just a bunch of random foods?
It was more soul food and random stuff than like
eggplant lasagna,
fake turkey, fake stuffing, fake whatever.
Eggplant lasagna.
Yeah.
And the main reason I even I didn't know that I was going to uncover all the things going on in your life. All I wanted to know was how long is too long for you when it comes to leftovers. I didn't actually mean to delve into your personal business. It was going to be a very surface level conversation initially, because they say today's the day, which is insane to me, because I think I got at least 3 or 4 more days left out of leftovers.
Yeah, I think 2 days for me is like the usual run.
2 days after?
Yeah.
So you're saying the leftovers are toast? Like you wouldn't eat leftovers today?
It's not that I wouldn't eat leftovers today. It's just that I would get tired of the thing by then.
Okay.
I'm not saying, So if we're talking expiration.
Yeah, we're talking expiration. They're saying today is the day where you should not technically, scientifically be eating your leftovers after today, which, like I said, I made a soup out of leftovers yesterday, so I've got at least 3 or 4 more days left with that, and then not to mention the stuffing and the green bean casserole and the mashed potatoes. I imagine I at least still got two good days out of.
Yeah,
at the very least.
Yeah, I'd say 4 days is about right. Yeah, that's 4 days, right?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, today's. Yeah, I tell you, when time means nothing, it's funny how days get away from you. My real hot button issue that I wanna talk to you about today. One last thing on Thanksgiving, that I'm ready to go to war with my family on, is the time in which you eat your Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. Because I think I've always just quietly been letting my opinions known within my family. This is the year where I think I have to make a bold move for change. What time would you say is the perfect time to eat a Thanksgiving dinner?
I'd say the perfect time is far from what I usually have it at, but I'd say the perfect time is around 2, 3 o'clock. Right?
Yeah, see, I would love that 2 or 3. Yeah. I'm finding out this year about people that are doing Thanksgiving dinner at like 11, 10:30 a.m. We're talking early. Some people eating around noon and things like that. Dude, we did not eat Thanksgiving dinner, and I think it's about this time every year. We did not eat Thanksgiving dinner at my family's house this year until almost 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, you're on colored people.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It hasn't
Do you
always
have doubles there.
No, it had not always been that late. But here's my whole thing. It's like we got to get to eating. Like we have all this food, and then if you bring the food out at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and you have dessert, like you've really closed the window of time in which you can feast on Thanksgiving dinner.
I think as a Christmas dinner and all those other things, you are correct. That would be like a prime time. But for Thanksgiving, it's about the football games, the parades, and all. It's supposed to be like an event almost, right?
Yes, and that's my thing is that let's eat this food all day long, and we did. We had a great spread, ham, turkey, all the fixins, everything you could possibly need. But you get done eating, and you're like, okay, now I need a break so that I can eat dessert. And then by the time you eat dessert, it's 9 o'clock at night, and the day is gone. Your eating window is closed.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm just. This year, I tried to be subtle about it most other years than this year, but I'm putting a fight up against my family moving forward that we need to be like a 1 o'clock Thanksgiving dinner, people.
Let me ask you this, because I felt like I was part of the Senning Thanksgiving with the posts I seen.
It's so funny because I did not realize. I mean, I realized it, but I shared a picture and I wasn't taking into consideration that there was a bunch of pictures in the. In the post.
Was it your sister-in-law?
Sister-in-law.
Yeah. So I saw that you guys played like, usually I thought people do turkey bowl, but it looked like you guys were playing baseball. And in one of the photos, I saw the big red John on the ground and you on top of him. And I had questions. I go, did he fall and you got on top of him? Did you tackle him? Like, what's going on here?
I will say it was a wiffle ball. It was a wiffle ball matchup that did get intense at times. And my dad, funny guy, he at one point he bunted the ball, and then he acted like he tripped and fell on top of the ball. So
you couldn't get the ball?
So we were trying to tag somebody out on base, and so he's got the ball underneath him, like he fell and like he's hurt. So I'm trying to manhandle the ball away from him at that point is what you saw in the
that was great.
Yeah, that was fun. We played some wiffle ball, we played some cornhole, we ate a bunch of food. It was a pretty solid weekend. We had the big toy drive on Saturday out in Brandon. Shout out to everybody who came through. We'll have another one this Saturday we'll be able to tell you about, where we're just kind of getting a head start on Drew and John Save Christmas. So thank you to everybody who's already that will be going into the toy drive this year with more toys than ever. And that's really, really cool, especially for the people who maybe don't live by where we're doing it in Oldsmar and want to be able to come out. It was very, very cool. Santa this time, I'm telling you, dude, the Santas are on a recruitment program. This one wasn't even for me, which kind of hurt my feelings. But it was a different Santa, and you know Mark Stutzman. He used to work here. Now he comes and he donates like a gaming system every year.
Yeah.
So he was out there.
I didn't know he used to work here.
Oh yeah, he was in promo. He was a promo bro back in the day, and sure enough, a different Santa than the first time. He was like, "Oh man," talking to Mark. He goes, "That's a really nice beard. Did you ever think about being a Santa?" And then he starts giving him his pitch about their Santa group, and I think it was a completely different Santa organization than the other guy. So I did not. A little bit of a kind of pyramid scheme vibes going on from Santa Claus these days.
I imagine it's something like Jingle All the Way when they just have a warehouse where they're like faking toys and stuff.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I think like they probably get a reward or some sort of boost if they recruit a new hot young Santa. They're like, "Oh, you got a new Santa and he's under the age of 40? Ooh, yeah, here you go. Here's your bonus for the year."
Yeah, because you got, which one was it?
That was the one before down on Northdale Mabry where
almost got recruited.
Well, no offense, in all love and respect to all Santas, this Santa happened to be 147 years old on that day, and he's like, "Let me tell you," I have his card. He like told me to go to the website and get myself signed up to be a Santa one day, and I'm not ready for that commitment quite yet.
What about as a bit for next year? We get you to dress up as a Santa.
Dude, I'm here for it. Was supposed to, I guess it just fell through, or we didn't end up doing it. The original idea when we talked about these toy drives was that I was going to be Santa.
Yeah.
I'm yearning, not professionally, but just for fun to be a Santa out and about. And I think I'd like to be kind of like a naughty.
Okay.
No, I'm not
a
gonna
bad
be
Santa,
I'm not
if you
gonna
will.
be like showing skin or anything, but I would like the Santa that might say a thing or two.
A Santa in shorts and flip flops.
Maybe. I think that could work if we had it done up real nice.
I'll tell you this right now. I'm not doing the bad Santa thing where you're Santa and I'm
it's so
the dwarf.
It's I appreciate you saying that before I thank you for bringing it up because you didn't have to.
Okay.
But some of us were thinking it.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't give me reindeer. Couldn't give me Rudolph. You're like, no, he has to do the thing, right?
It's fun. It's a fun thing. It's just it's a fun thing.
And I got to make the face all the time. It's like,
yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Bad Santa, by the way. I don't know if you could call it underrated, criminally underrated. The original Bad Santa is, first of all, we watch it every Christmas.
That's your tradition?
Yeah, me and my dad usually will have a glass and kick back and watch Bad Santa. But it's hilarious. And it holds up. It's so over the top, raunchy, and filthy for what it is that it's just a gift. The second one was okay, but the first Bad Santa is prime.
Yeah, it's definitely a classic. It's definitely in my rotation for Christmas movies and at the top of the list.
Yeah, it's very, very good. I do want to touch on the Buccaneers, but I real quick, and there's a tie in here. Did you see who was on the sidelines? Schmoozing with Godwin and Baker and
future
everybody.
SNL alumni.
Yeah.
Cam, right?
Cam Patterson. So, it's just perfect that it all ties in because I want to talk about the Bucs and I want to talk about Cam. So we went on Friday night. Shout out to my buddy Ride or Die TB Jared. We saw Cam Patterson at Side Splitters on. Did I say Saturday? It was Friday. Friday night, Black Friday. We saw Cam at the Late Show, and I have to tell you, I love him. That we went because I loved him. I loved him on Kill Tony. I always thought he was great. I did think sometimes that maybe he was being oversold. Like a lot of people talk about him as I've heard people say things along the lines of he could be the next Eddie Murphy when it comes to from a stand-up perspective.
Okay.
And just how big he would get with his stand-up. And I personally, as much as I loved him and love him, I never really saw it. Dude, after seeing him on Friday night, I'm not going to say anything crazy like he's going to be the next Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
He will probably never be back to Side Splitters. I think the next time he comes to town, he'll be in a theater or even in arena. And I think that one day, sooner than later, he will be mentioned with the most popular stand-up comedians that are performing in arenas around the country. He blew my freaking mind when he was so damn funny. And it also shows you can only figure out so much about a comedian from them doing those minutes on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Like that minute, like he had jokes that you could tell stemmed from a minute that were probably 15, 20-minute bits. And just his physical comedy, the way that he just owned the crowd at every moment. He was working the stage from side to side, up, down, back, around. I've seen some good comedians as of late. Cam Patterson was on another level, and I truly, really believe that he will be in arenas in the next 2 years.
I remember the first bit that I really caught of him was him with the rocks.
Oh yeah, which I
rocks.
think that's kind of what made him go viral initially.
Yeah, and I remember sharing it on the podcasting, and he DM'd me. He's like, "Oh my god, thanks for the sharing." Blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my god. I was like, this guy seems so humble and down to earth. And then I kept watching. I was like, he's my type of comedian.
Dude, he really is. He's really, really, really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, I loved him going into it. He did have it actually wasn't him. It was one of his openers. I thought of you so much because he had this bit about Karens. And he said, everybody talks bad about Karens. He's like, Karens are the new gangbangers. He's like, back in my day, he's like, we'd have a guy that like ran the block. And when he ran up on you, he'd be like, what are y'all up to? What y'all doing?
Yeah.
And he's like, that's the Karens now. He's like, when you got a Karen that rolls up on your crew, he's like, there's trouble. There's trouble coming. And just everybody, I think David Jolly, I think is his, I think it's his uncle. I think it's Cam's uncle, unless that's just a joke. He opened up for him. And there was a couple other dudes that were really funny as well. So shout out to Cam Patterson. I loved seeing him get that kind of run at the Bucks game because, I mean, he's on Saturday Night Live, which his first probably 10 minutes were about Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Dude. And I don't know if he tells them that he's doing this joke, and I don't know if it gets out or not, but he does this whole thing about how much he loves Saturday Night Live and how it's so great and he's having so much fun, and he kind of just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, and then at the end of it, he's kind of like, but man, that show's gay as hell. And he just goes into all these things that they're like having him do. And he's like, I've shot at people before. And now they got up, and he was kind of reenacting some of the more, embarrassing skits that they've made him do already, which is a thing that they seem to do to people, dress them up like a woman or make him act like some sort of way.
Which is funny that people still agree. I guess once you're in that position, you can't really say no.
It is crazy because I felt like Cat Williams like really blew the whistle on that.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, they want to get these men, specifically black men, on screen and put them in a wig and put them in a dress.
Yeah.
And then once you start paying attention to it, you go, wow, that really does happen a lot. And I think in one of the first episodes that Cam did on Saturday Night Live, they at least had him playing a very flamboyant gay man, and eventually I think dressed as a woman. So whether or not that's a coincidence or not, I'm not really sure.
Maybe he was trying to test his acting chops. It was like, well, this is so far from what you are. Let's see if you can pull it off.
Yeah. Well, and
now get in that dress, you little bitch.
He kept saying repeatedly too. He's like, I never watched the show. He goes, I've never watched Saturday Night Live. He goes, none of my homies watch Saturday Night Live. He's like, I probably should have done my research before I agreed to do it.
He's like, if they asked me to do Living Color and they brought that back, I would be more familiar with it.
Yeah, it was, but he was really, really funny, and every part of him that I thought I didn't get, I now do get, and I don't think he's got anything scheduled in Tampa soon, but it'll be interesting to see whether it's a theater or if it's even an arena by the time he comes back to Tampa.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the little small venues aren't the thing. He's going to be stepping up now.
Yeah.
That SNL tag that gets added to the promotion, it gets you a theater.
What I think he's got, I think he's going to be in a couple movies. I think he's in a Kevin Hart movie that's supposed to be coming out on Netflix sometime soon.
Is that the funeral thing? No, that's Drewski's movie.
Yeah,
Drewski's movie, right?
Right. I think he's in that. I think he's in that too. So it'll be interesting to see if he translates to the acting world or not. But that all started by saying the Bucks did show him love yesterday and put out a great video of him on the sidelines. My buddy Rich sent me a picture of him and Mike Allstott on the sidelines as well. And it is technically a victory Monday, even though, it just – that game felt like it was withering away before our very eyes. When they got the ball back with plenty of time to go down and score, I thought, okay, we had that luck in the first few games of the season where we ended up with the ball last and we were the ones making the charge. Now we're on the other side of it, and it surely felt like the Cardinals were going to storm back. But the Bucs did hold them off with a really good defensive stop at the end of the game, and ultimately win 20-17. But man, with the Carolina Panthers, we still have to play them twice. All this talk of, oh man, it wasn't really the Bucs that were that bad against the Rams. It's just that the Rams were that good. And then the Carolina Panthers pop up and end up taking out the Rams yesterday.
How surprised were you when you saw that?
Dude, I was kind of just getting the updates, and I was watching. I'm like, okay, this, they're having their moment.
Yeah.
Rams are going to come back and shut this down. But, dude, Stafford has not been throwing picks, has not been throwing interceptions at all. I think they picked him off twice yesterday, once in the red zone. A lot of teams that maybe nobody thought was going to be good or looking pretty good put the Panthers near the top of that list because they looked pretty damn good, and we got to play them 2 more times before the end of the season.
And I think our first game against them, that's away?
I think
it's away.
I think so, yeah. And then I think we're back here. I think we're back here at the end of the season with them.
I got to be honest. I think it's going to come down to that last game. I think they beat us when we go there first.
Yeah, so I don't know.
We don't play good in Carolina.
I don't know why they do this. It really, if anybody thinks they could tell me why, you have the entire season to schedule games, and we're going to play the Panthers twice. We play them on the 21st and then again on the 4th.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why is that necessary? Unless it's made their hope that those are 2 contenders and that you end up having really good, exciting games that lead to direct interest in the outcome of the division. Maybe that's why.
I was going to say, isn't it every last game you have a divisional game?
Divisional game. But still, to put the Panthers, I mean, it will be less than 2 weeks when we play them twice. We play them twice in less than 2 weeks, which at this exact moment does not feel very, very good.
No, I think going into it, I really think we're going to lose to them at home, away. And then it'll come down to that last game but the good thing is they do face a lot of strong teams.
They are in the part of as we are easing up a little bit in this back half, they are ramping up. But you say that, but then they had the Rams yesterday, which should have be a part of that, and they clearly were able to win that game.
I feel like if you're the coach over there, you're going, I know technically in the standings we're below Tampa, but we're in the driver's seat right now with the way we're playing.
Yeah, it's super interesting, and it was cool yesterday to see Tristan Wirfs get a touchdown. That was pretty badass. I love to see that. Godwin a little more involved, I would say. He did have a brutal drop in the end zone, and we just had trouble in the red zone with penalties. Touchdowns that were taken away. You could tell that Baker was trying to balance taking charge of the game while also being a little more responsible when it comes to sliding and not just taking hits out in the open field like he's known to do. But it was just a weird game in the sense of we won. We were supposed to win. I think it would have been nice to have a statement victory where you go, okay, we just put up 40 plus on these guys and they didn't really stand a chance. That was not the case. But the Cardinals have played everybody pretty tight all season, and they just might not be over the hump yet. So, we're just right back. We're one little notch away from where we were last week when we were talking about firing Todd Bowles. So, it doesn't. I don't know that it makes everybody feel a bunch better based on that victory yesterday.
Yeah, it didn't at all. 3 wins Cardinals, and I think in the last 4 games, half the teams put up over 40 points on them. They're not in a good spot, like you were saying. We should have ran the score up on them. The fact that we kept it that close and it was a last-minute drive that decided the game, not good.
I will tell you this, and it is shocking to me, and a lot of people, I don't think this is getting enough run, and maybe it's kind of just believe it when you see it, but the discussions are that Mike Evans could be back within a week or 2, which is absolutely insane. Jalen McMillan is looking to come back as well. He's been cleared to practice.
It was his neck, right?
Yeah, which I guess his spinal surgeon gave him the clear to get back to practice. But within kind of buried in the lead of all of that is that Mike Evans could return as soon as next weekend, which I don't see that happening. No. They've been a little vague about it, but I did not personally think we were going to see him return this season. If he ends up popping up and being a difference maker down the stretch, not that he needed this to happen to be called one of the greatest, toughest Bucks of all times, but if he makes it back and is a difference maker, this man is just a beast of beasts.
Yeah, I don't think you bring him in for the Saints game just because of how much that rivalry is. They hit harder. They're going to be looking to kind of almost headhunt him and get him out for the rest of the season. Yeah,
possibly.
I'd say you want him in after that first Panthers game. The last 2 games of the season, we pop him in.
I like that. I like that strategy. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we've got that thing today. Mildly sports-heavy stretch of the show here. There is a trial that started today that could, from the way they're speaking about it, it seems like a little hyperbole. It could be the end of NASCAR from what they're saying, and also a big coaching change and a little bit of drama here in Tampa Bay. Is John Gruden coming back to Tampa Bay? We'll talk about all that and a bunch more coming up next on More Senning Show.
These days are a little bit crazy. Maybe what you say right now, we take it slow.
Wild Fork Foods. You hear me talking about them. Hopefully you stocked up on Wild Fork for your Thanksgiving feast. This nice cooler time of the year is a great opportunity to get out there and start messing around on the grill, the smoker, maybe cooking up things you've never cooked before, whether it's a big old cut of meat like a brisket or a pork butt, or you want to get on the grill and maybe do some elk tenderloins or a little gator tail. They've got all that and everything else you need, including the ground beef, the chicken, and stuff you need to feed the family. You can get it delivered right to your front door, pick it up in store, or just go on a shopping spree, which I recommend because you're going to want to peruse through those 450 different items. Check them out online today, wildforkfoods.com.
These days are a little bit crazy. Maybe what you say right now.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
The holidays are about family
and tradition and being with the ones you love. From our family to yours, happy holidays. Farrah and Farrah, here for you, here for good. Tampa.
If you're looking for that headliner gift for this Christmas, International Diamond Center has a fantastic idea. How about a Rolex watch? IDC is your source for luxury pre-owned Rolex timepieces. We have hundreds in stock for both ladies and gentlemen. All models. Hulks, Submariners, Pepsis, Batmans, models you can't find anywhere else. IDC is a worldwide buyer of pristine, well-cared-for pre-owned Rolexes. We choose only the best of the best, so you can buy with confidence. So if you're looking to go over the top with the gift of ultimate luxury, come let us help you find that perfect pre-owned Rolex. And if you buy now, you can take advantage of special zero-interest financing options. Spread your payments over years with no finance charges. International Diamond Center, your holiday destination for the perfect gift. Gorgeous rings, stunning earrings, dazzling pendants, eye-catching bands, designer bracelets, and every price range. Need some help? Relax. Our non-commissioned experts are ready to take you by the hand and guide you, making sure you choose the perfect gift that's sure to bring tears of joy Christmas morning. International Diamond Center. Location, store hours, and more at shopidc.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If your plug's burned out or your switch won't flip.
If your power cuts out or when your breaker starts to trip.
For all things electrical, call us today.
And a Bolt electrician will be on the way. A Bolt electrician is on the way. Yep.
From panel upgrades to garage EV chargers.
And fixing broken switches or outlets to installing powerful whole home generators.
Call for a Bolt electrician.
Online at boltelectric.com.
President Donald J. Trump's historic victory in the 2024 election is the biggest political comeback in American history. And now you can own a piece of this history in your hands. The Rare Collectibles TV exclusive special label Donald J. Trump 2025 American Silver Eagle coin is available for now because less than 10,000 of these patriotic treasures exist. This rare Silver Eagle coin represents the first and only silver dollar series in American history to be struck from 1 ounce pure silver and displays this exclusive limited edition Donald Trump presidential holder. Call 800-525-5077 to honor the inspirational president of the people, Donald J. Trump, and also secure a gold $40 Trump gift absolutely free. Call 800-525-5077 right now to reserve your pedigree labeled Donald J. Trump 2025 American Silver Eagle coin and free gift. That's 800-525-5077.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach.
pack. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
When's the last time you shopped your insurance rates for your home or business? Let the experts at Italiano do it for you with a free annual insurance checkup. They represent many companies and can find the ones that fit you best. Home, auto, business, life. Call Italiano today. Don't overpay your premiums. Italiano does personal evaluations, which are the perfect coverage solution for your business. And they offer protection for every size business. It's tailor-made business insurance. ItalianoInsurance.com.
Think selling your home is stressful? Try picking the wrong agent. Choose right the first time. Call Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty and see how his cutting-edge marketing can get you the most money for your home. Call Jeff at 813-344-4287 or go online at jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
Want $1,000 weight loss medication for $50? It all starts with Roe's free GLP-1 insurance check. Just upload your insurance card to see if you have coverage, then relax. We fight for you so you can get GLP-1s at the lowest price possible. Did we mention it's free to check? Over 200,000 people have qualified for a $50 copay through Roe. When you go on Roe, you get access to FDA-approved GLP-1s, plus a whole team of providers, specialists, and insurance experts to help you stay on track. That means you get GLP-1s, monthly provider check-ins, unlimited messaging, and coaching. So just relax and go on Roe. Start with your free insurance check at roe.co/health. Half of covered patients have a $50 per month copay or less for medication, plus $145 monthly Roe membership fee. Deductible cost may apply and final cost varies by insurance plan. For safety information about GLP-1 medications, including boxed warning, go to roe.co/safety. RX only.
Hi, this is Sarah at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
I've always dreamed of a beautiful kitchen, but my wife just wants to stay organized.
You know what they say about opposites?
That they can't agree on a kitchen?
Well, IKEA kitchens come in many styles with a variety of customizable organizers. So maybe you're not opposites at all.
Beautiful and organized. Now we just have to figure out what to eat.
That's a different department. Get the kitchen of your dreams at a price you didn't dream possible at IKEA.US/dreamkitchen. Dream the possibilities.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Help Drew and John save Christmas. Friday, December 12th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Walmart in Oldsmar. Bring a bike or an unwrapped toy to help Drew Garabo and John Senning save Christmas for Toys for Tots.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Gorilla on the track. GMB.
Hey, yo, is that Mexican OT?
Hit you and me. Married to my Glock and my trigger feel like a ring. My chopper told me that you got a DIE. We bout to catch us, bout to catch you first degree. Hit you and me. Married to my Glock.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Thanks for being here. A little smack of reality. Back to the real world today. 800-771-1025. I know some people were calling during that first break. I didn't get to. If you want to check back in, I'll pick you up. Hit us up on social media, X and Instagram, at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. And shout out to everybody. Nice thick crowd in the Vroom Vroom room today. I'm looking for, I always like seeing new names in there. The Charlie Hotel. No sign of JoJo's Doug today. It's almost it's almost like he just had something that he cared about that he needed to get off his chest the other day. It's all right, buddy. So this is like the most confusing thing ever. And it's so wild to me that Michael Jordan could be doing anything with his life all of these years after retiring from being the greatest basketball player of all time. But instead, he is fully entrenched in a legal battle with NASCAR. Michael Jordan's bitter fight against NASCAR is now officially headed to a federal court today in a jury trial that they're saying could tear apart NASCAR. The legendary NBA great was pictured arriving at the Western District of North Carolina in Charlotte for the case that's being brought on by 2311 Racing, which he owns the majority of, with Denny Hamlin, our guy, 1-1. Shout out, never forget. He did not win this season. Still hurting, still working through it. Dude, by the way, Denny rocking a sick stash right now.
Oh yeah,
he's clearly recovering over losing the series by growing out just a badass dad stash, which should be commended. The antitrust allegations leveled by the two parties are quite salacious, and now the personal communications within NASCAR have been released, and it shows deep contempt between some of the top executives in the sport and its participant. NASCAR claims it has done nothing wrong, insisting it has not violated antitrust laws because it's done nothing to restrain trade beyond normal business practices. The judge in the case has already ruled that NASCAR has a monopoly over its market, which is a significant win in the side of Michael Jordan. But it will be up to a 6-person jury to decide whether the motorsports organization abused its power and broke antitrust laws. Dude, imagine you just get picked for jury duty, like you're just some Joe Schlo. You just think you're going down to the courthouse to who the hell knows what it's going to be. And you end up in Michael Jordan versus NASCAR being the trial that you were picked for. That would be pretty exciting.
I don't think I could be picked because when they ask me questions, I go, I don't know if I could go against the GOAT, man.
Yeah, that's you show up in your 2311 hat.
Yeah.
And I show up in my Denny Hamlin shirt. I'm like, I can be honest. I can be honest, Your Honor. Believe me. The 3-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin, who owns 2311 alongside Jordan and his business partner Curtis Polk, suggested that the gloves will be coming off during this 2-week trial. Denny just went ham, no pun intended, on social media over the weekend. Our fans have been brainwashed with NASCAR's talking points for decades. Lies are over starting Monday morning. It's time for the truth. It's time for a change. So It's very convoluted. It's very complicated. We had our buddy just call Mo DeWitt try to explain the finer points of what's being alleged here. I think we're going to have to work through the trial for more of the common man to be able to understand what the hell is actually going on here. But I don't think they're going to allow. I don't think they're going to allow cameras in the courtroom.
Probably not.
But it's expected that Michael Jordan will be called as a witness at some point.
God,
that's going to be
Jordan taking the stand.
Dude, I just feel like if you piss off Michael Jordan, like you're done.
Yeah.
If Michael Jordan makes it his life's work to bury you or win, whatever that may look like in a given situation, like you are in rough shape. And I can't help but feel that NASCAR is going to be on the business end of a pissed off Michael Jordan, and it's not going to go the way that they think at this point.
Yeah, it's bad when you're facing someone who's very competitive and does not like losing, and then is just fueled by trash talk. I agree 100%.
And I think the average person only knows a half of it when it comes to Jordan. You know what I mean?
They watch The Last Dance.
That killer instinct that they think he has is just scratching the surface of what he's actually capable.
He punched a teammate in the face in a practice just because of things. Like,
are there people? If you don't know the story, that's fine. But are there people that think because his dad was murdered, right? Or no, his son was murdered.
His dad was murdered. He was found on the side of the road, wasn't he?
Right. And are some people?
His son is just a cokehead. That's
okay. But do some people believe that Michael Jordan's dad was killed because of his
gambling stuff.
Debt. Okay, so that's not something that I just made up.
No, and
That's
that
a
had
belief.
something to do with why he went to baseball, and there's different stories about that. Like some say the NBA didn't want him to; they wanted to take a break because of the bad publicity.
Oh, almost like we can't have our biggest, best star of all time go down. So the NBA kind of maybe gave him a little bit of a sweetheart deal and was like, "You go play baseball for a little bit, and we'll
Go
try
do
to
it passion." Yeah,
we'll try to figure this out." I guess did they ever find the guy that killed him?
No. As far as I know.
Oh no, they did.
Oh, they did. I thought they just
Daniel
assumed-
Green and Larry Demery were convicted of the murder of Michael Jordan's father during a 1993 robbery. Demery pled guilty and testified against Green, while Green maintains he was not the shooter, but admits to helping Demery dispose of the body. Both men received life sentences. Demery was granted parole and was released in 2023.
Damn, I don't even remember that. I thought they never found the people, and they just assumed it was like he got murdered on the side of the road trying to change his tire or something like that. They had said, right?
Yeah.
Man.
The 1996 murder trial. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm trying to see if they're both free because it sounds like maybe neither of them admitted to actually killing anybody. Like they were in on it, but they didn't kill him. Either way, I somehow thought that was going to stem like Michael Jordan had his own father killed, but my details were a little off there. I was going to say you think he cares about NASCAR? He killed his own father, but that's not what happened.
That
at all.
competitive.
That's from what I can tell. That's not what happened at all. And it's worth noting. I don't watch tons of college football. I just don't. I never really have. I have teams that I'm interested in that I'll at least keep up on. And this season has been really cool to see how well, especially early on, USF has done. But man, the drama that comes along with the coaching carousel in college football, that's a lot of C's, is quite crazy. I'm gonna keep it going. This deal with Ole Miss and LSU and Lane Kiffin, where he's leaving them in the middle of the night and he's not allowed to coach the playoff games, and everybody obviously from Ole Miss hates him and thinks he's garbage. And then I didn't really know, and I still don't really know, where the Bulls faithful stand on Alex Golsh, that is the coach or former coach of the USF Bulls, taking a job in Auburn. I couldn't really tell how they were feeling. When I looked at the post on the Bone Facebook this morning, predominantly bad.
Yeah.
Predominantly, he turns his back on us. He is just using this as a stepping stone. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do if you're a college football coach and you're coaching a team that's obviously not one of the bigger teams in college football, probably making a decent living for your family and obviously seeing some success. But then a powerhouse like Auburn comes knocking and is throwing money that's probably never even been fathomable at a bigger opportunity at you and your family. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I think JP said it best last week when we heard about the news that if you're a coach at USF, you have to hope that coach is just going to be mediocre.
Yeah.
Because if he's bad, obviously you're getting him out of there. And if he's good, he will use it as a stepping stone and go to a bigger team. That's just what everyone kind of aspires to do.
And I don't see anything wrong with it. I understand it doesn't feel right either because there is this rebuild going on, and I think the success is now starting to come a little bit. And right at that moment, he's like, all right, I'm out of here. But I don't know when you think about the choices you have to make as an individual for yourself and for your family, how the answer is ever, no, let me turn down all this money and opportunity. I get that it is personal for some people. I just I think that if you get an opportunity, no matter what your job is, whether you're a college coach or working in a cubicle somewhere, like you have to take an opportunity, especially if it's going to pay you a bunch more money and set you up for life. Probably.
I think he handled it well. You could go the route of like Liam Cohen and then just ghost the team, and then go do what you want to do. That's a crappy way to do it. He handled it well. He's like, look, love you guys. What I did for you guys, I hope you could build on that, but I'd like the bigger opportunity.
And that's the thing. He came here and did good things. What else can you ask for? Is that to do good things while you're here?
He left a good program for whoever's going to take over the mantle.
Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about the statement itself, which people are going to complain. Their feelings are hurt. I want to thank the University of South Florida for an incredible 3 years as the head football coach. My deepest gratitude goes to President Law, Jay Stroman, and Will Weatherford. To our players, thank you for commitment to building a process-driven program and believing in a vision when it wasn't the cool thing to do. You're a special group in today's college football landscape. You chose to give more of yourself than ever take from the group. To our staff, I think I saw people in the comments complaining because he didn't thank the fans. Which, I mean, I don't know. In college football, do you need to thank the fans?
Not really. I mean, it's the program and the players, and you want your fans to support, but I don't think you have to. Well, yeah, I guess yes. You should have thanked the fans.
So one of the first comments when I looked at it this morning, because not that the comment section is where you should get the pulse of the town on, but one of the first comments was, it was so, you could tell it was written with so much hatred and anger. You could have honored the contract that you signed. Your words fall hollow now. You will forever be known as the coach that sold us out. You made your mark in the most negative way, extremely skilled and knowledgeable, but I see you have no honor, no loyalty, no integrity. We might be a stepping stone program, but I will consider you from now on as nothing more than an interim coach. You don't love the game, you love the money. The greatest coaches are those who believe, build, mold, and don't turn their backs. You mean nothing. We all have seen the true you, just one more gold digger.
Oh, my God.
14 likes.
14.
Yeah, 14 likes.
People are hurting. People say people say hurt things.
They do.
Hurtful things.
They absolutely do. And I mean, I understand that it's no,
I understand.
It's pain comes out in many different ways. But I also, if you just go for 2 seconds and go, okay, what are you doing with your family? Like if they're offered, 10 times more money, more opportunity, kind of what you work for your entire life is to coach a team like that. Do I wish that I don't understand, I guess because you've got to get to recruiting. Yeah. I guess I don't understand why him and why the Lane Kiffins of the world have to go like today. Yeah. But I also know that once they find out you're going to go, they don't want you. Like Ole Miss has a playoff game.
Yeah.
Ole Miss said, we don't want you here. We think you're going to go
to the other program.
You're going to go to one of our biggest competitors and rivals, and you think we're going to just let you coach our playoff run? So I do get that as well.
Some people want the farewell game, though. Some people do be like, okay, we'll end here on a high note. I get that side, but I'm more of the one you just mentioned was like, well, kick rocks, bro. Go get started on your new program.
Both are somewhat understandable. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, I'm looking for people who had a tumultuous Thanksgiving. I'm looking for the people who had a Thanksgiving throwdown. Yeah. I've got a news story that is pretty juicy. That a family fight on Thanksgiving ended up with I'll just come out and say it, a house being burnt down. I've heard other stories from, I'm not going to name names, from people that we work with about fisticuffs being thrown at their Thanksgiving.
Oh.
And Mike Olivero has hooked it up with a beautiful, beautiful selection of prizes for the week that we're going to give away. If you've got your Thanksgiving throwdown you're willing to share with us. So keep it locked to the bone. More Senning Show on the way.
She couldn't help thinking that there was a little more to life somewhere else. After all, it was a great big world with lots of places to run to.
Hawkins Home Service Co. One call really does handle it all. You don't have to go thumbing through the yellow pages or looking for a bunch of different companies and checking out reviews for pool repair, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, when Hawkins can handle all of those things for you. And right now is a great time to get your home in working order. How about a $99 winter prep plumbing safety check? When it comes to your electrical, you could get 10% off home safety evaluations on your circuit breakers and get those panels inspected. It's not totally hot as can be right now, so maybe get that AC running. $1,200 off with 0% financing on a new HVAC unit for up to 18 months. And if you let them know you heard about them on Senning Show and you don't happen to be taking advantage of any other deals, that's 10% off right there. You can give them a call, 813-445-8209. And you can always book online at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The NFL lives on 102.5 The Bone. We have games every week, so wherever you are, you can follow your fantasy players or check in on your bets or just enjoy some football. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Badger Bob Services, now servicing Tampa Bay.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
'Tis the season for making memories. Give the gift of more time together at Dick's House of Sport and join us for family fun events all season long. Plus, climb a rock wall, test the multi-sport cage, and perfect your swing in a golf simulator. And shop the widest selection of the hottest brands like Nike, FP Movement, Adidas, Carhartt, UGG, and Stanley. Unforgettable moments start here at Dick's House of Sport. Visit dicks.com/House of Sport to see what's happening this season.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Last call, folks. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is coming to a close very soon, and now is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistols, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get the Shark Coast Tactical now. There's still time. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, and open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
This Christmas, give a gift that captures everything your heart has been holding. Something elegant, something beautiful, and forever meaningful. And now through Christmas Eve, you can get up to 40% off or take advantage of zero-interest financing for 60 months. At International Diamond Center, we know how love shines. Whether it's a dazzling diamond tennis bracelet, a pair of stunning earrings, or a trendy designer necklace she can wear all year long, our showcases are filled with love stories crafted in natural diamonds, colored gemstones, and gold. And if you've thought about lab-grown diamonds, don't overpay. Let IDC connect you with our lab-grown wholesaler to save you thousands. Bottom line, at IDC, we're pulling out all the stops to make everything more affordable. So come and let our non-commissioned jewelry experts help you find something truly perfect and make her Christmas truly magical. International Diamond Center.
I'm Keith, founder and owner of International Diamond Center. Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Store hours, locations, and holiday finance details at shopidc.com.
I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. I'm here to talk when you need me. Ready to listen. You deserve someone who's available, responsive, and truly invested in your case. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. I'm just one call away at 1-800-CALL-MO.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions and bring you a special Black Friday offer.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/radio. And now, as a special Black Friday offer, you can get a free gutter inspection plus up to 35% off. This is our best offer of the season. Unlock it now at leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Share hope.
Share hope.
Share hope.
This holiday, our community needs hope unlike ever before. You can share hope this season by donating at metromin.org.
Galvin here, and I have something you're going to want to hear. Badger Bob Services is now in Tampa Bay. Badger Bob's offers cooling and heating repair, replacement, service, and maintenance. They also do plumbing, water heater installation, repair, and service. Badger Bob's Services is the way to go. And Badger Bob's has a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. And get this, they guarantee next day installation on cooling systems, or they're going to pay you $250. And with over 100 trucks and technicians on the road every day, they can get to you fast. And Badger Bob's is always hiring. Are you an experienced HVAC technician, plumber, electrician, or customer service rep? Well, if you want competitive pay, a chance to work with people who love what they do, 401k match, and great benefits, just visit badgerbobs.com/careers. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but they're serious about service. Badger Bob's Service is now in Tampa Bay. Just go to badgerbobs.com.
Is your
your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Between all the holiday parties,
weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers. Oh, they're here. Hey, who needs something to drink?
we've been overindulging a little more than usual. Thank goodness we both added active liver to our diets to give our livers some much-needed support so we have the energy we need to enjoy the holidays.
Active Liver from New Nordic contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract designed to give your liver maximum protection and help it do vital jobs like removing toxins from alcohol, rich foods, and sweets.
Try Active Liver today and enjoy all the holiday treats with the peace of mind of knowing you're giving your liver some relief.
Find Active Liver online at Amazon, Vitacost.com, or iHerb.com. Or pick it up today at CVS, Meijer Grocery, or ShopRite. Enjoy life to the fullest with Active Liver.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
So I collapse, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending them. Women are caught in webs, spin them in hawk venom. Adrenaline shots, the penicillin could not get the illin to stop. Amoxicillin's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Yes, it is a Monday, believe it or not. We are on the 3-week notice to the end of our year. Technically, I think everybody's last day is going to be December 19th. You think you're going to have to, you'll probably be around, you think you'll be around some during the break, or are you going to get to take the time?
If they do live shows during the break, yes.
You'll be on them. I'm sure there will be some, live shows.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we'll talk. I have some thoughts. So, did you get a chance to catch any of the Lions-Packers game on Thanksgiving, and did you see the halftime show?
No. No. Eminem performed.
I saw he did Till I Collapse, which is that was the coolest part about it. Was I loved that he came out with Jack White, and that was really, really cool. But he could have done a million verses on Planet Earth, and the fact that he did the verse from Till I Collapse, I thought was pretty badass.
Jack White is
he's from Detroit. The most well-known thing that he's from is from the White Stripes.
Oh, okay.
So he's done kind of alternative-ish music, I think, for most of his career. He kind of dabbling in like some country-ish. But Eminem signed a deal. He's producing and booking the halftime show for Thanksgiving for the next like 5 years or something like that. Yeah. So
because it's in Detroit every time?
So he's connected. He's connected to the show. So I don't know if he's just going to find artists that he can jump on stage with every year for the rest of time. But I actually think I might have it. Hold on, let's cut off a piece here.
Jack White's who Outkast thanked during their speech.
Yes.
I had no clue who he was at first. I was like,
yes, he did. Dude, he's been working with all sorts of artists. Like I think I read an article or I was listening to a podcast that talked about how many artists he works with and doesn't want anybody to know about it. Like he just from country artist to hip hop artist, he's just one of these kind of musical genius. And I think I have the clip.
Detroit's own Eminem.
You ever seen Eminem live?
No, which is, I don't know if he'll ever You think we'll ever get a proper world tour where he'll pop up at Raymond James? Or I can see him doing he seems like the type at this point, and I would travel to go see this. He could probably do 6 or 7 nights straight at Ford Field where the Lions play.
Yeah.
He'll just do a week there and pretty much be, if you want to come see me from all around the world, come see me.
I would go to an Eminem concert.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you load it up with some other people too, not that you need to, but he could do anything at this point when it comes to touring.
I think he needs a final lap before he retires.
Yeah. And I have to say, I know that it's not as watched as the Super Bowl, so maybe there's just not as many people to bitch and complain. In a world where everybody wants to complain about everything, I saw nothing but good reviews on the halftime show. I think Eminem coming out really saved it, but I just think it was fun. You had rock, you had rap, real musicians, real instruments being played, and probably the greatest rapper of all time. So how could you be too mad about that? Who actually was spitting bars, it seemed.
I think that's the great balance for those type of performances, especially with the NFL. The Super Bowl one that was here in Tampa that had Aerosmith.
Oh, that's the OG
Nelly.
one. That was the one. Was that? I believe that's the one. Wait, did Janet get her the tete ripped out in Tampa? Wasn't that the year?
That wasn't the same year. No. That was later.
Because I think they did a couple, didn't they? Where MTV was in charge?
Yeah. That was, you're right. That was the MTV was in charge of that one. It was Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Nelly, Mary J. Blige.
Was that the one where they had Kid Rock too?
No. Kid Rock didn't come out for that.
Are you sure? Because I think he did. I think he came out because Run DMC came out, right?
In that one? Did they?
With Aerosmith.
Oh, now I got to look it up. Now I can't remember who was exactly in that one. You're probably right, though. It makes sense. They had that.
Yeah, it was the ultimate mishmash of artists, which I think should just be the format every year. Find the 5, 6, 7, 8 biggest. Let's see. This was 2001. NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, Nelly. Maybe this was not the one with Kid Rock. Maybe
I don't think he did.
Maybe you were.
But you're right. Kind of what you said at the end. It's just every year should be that. Take whoever's kind of killing it at the charts, put them together in a mashup. But then I guess, they're not paying them anyway. So I was going to say, then they got to pay out all these artists.
2004 was when Kid Rock hopped up on stage. So wait, was that the Janet Jackson one?
Janet was 2003? No, 2002?
No, dude, I think it may be the same one.
It had to be after 01, which was the Aerosmith one.
Hold on, stand by. It was so underrated fact. Kid Rock performed on the stage the night that Janet Jackson revealed the nipple.
Oh, it was the same year.
Yeah, it was the same year. It was the same. It was the same performance.
That's
man.
Hilarious.
So what? Who all was in that damn thing then?
Let's see.
There's clearly a lot of different characters that were a part of that debacle.
Dang, I don't see.
Hold on, I think I have the list here. Response. Oh, this is all about the drama, and less about the who actually performed on it. Nipplegate, Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson,
P. Diddy, Nelly, and Kid Rock. I know,
dude,
I know.
Well, dude, if that's not prime 2004,
Yes.
I don't know what is. What a bizarre. So, not to mention Justin Timberlake, and,
of course,
and Janet Jackson.
Diddy did Bad Boy for Life and Mo Money, Mo Problems. Nelly did Hot in Here. Kid Rock did Ba with the Ba and Cowboy.
This was literally my dream. This was my.
Yeah,
It gets lost.
Just needed Mace, and you would have been sold.
Dude, it gets lost. That there was so much drama and controversy that it was quite possibly the greatest halftime show ever. Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake, P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock, and this one says Jessica Simpson as well.
What?
What a time. What a world we used to live in. So yeah, shout out to Eminem in the halftime show. I thought it was pretty good. And I'll be curious to see who he does stuff with over the next few years, because you probably want to try and keep it Detroit.
I was thinking that, but who's big Detroit artists?
Kid Rock, but I don't think they do it. I don't think he would do it. The problem is, I was having this debate / conversation with, I think maybe my family. It's just Kid Rock. You can love him or you can hate him, but the man is made. Oh my God! From the bayou, from the swamps in the bayou. Oh my goodness! Please come in here.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! St. Pete Sam in the building, straight from Louisiana. Now, with the baby. Yeah, come in. Say hi. Look at this cute guy.
I was like, I don't want to interrupt.
No,
this,
but
this
no,
very important, serious show.
You have
has a flow.
Yeah,
and timing.
Important and serious are words that we try not to use too much around here. Oh my goodness. Look at that cute. Hey, you made a cute baby, I will say.
I don't like to brag, but I think
you really did. And I'm somebody who does not think, honestly, truthfully, believe that a lot of babies are cute. I think people lie to people and tell them that their baby's cute when it's really not. You guys did make an absolutely adorable child.
I think when they're brand new, they do look so alien.
They look alien.
So strange, and they're not smiling.
Yes. What a freaking surprise. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Welcome back to St. Pete. St. Pete, Sam.
Let me tell you, the air, it just feels clear. You breathe it in. It hits different. Feel lighter.
Yeah. How does it? How long are you here for? Or I imagine you're here for the Thanksgiving and all your family stuff.
Well, we did a whole journey because his parents are on the other coast, so we did that for Thanksgiving, and then we came over here Saturday, and then he left. I'm staying through Thursday.
Oh wow, a lot of shaking and moving.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Little Bo's been
How
on
you
a
doing?
Florida road trip.
How you doing? He looks like get me to my bed. Get me to my get me to my napping place. Is all I need. How's the sleeping situation going?
It's not good.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I have also enabled every sleep crutch. There's these people who do these methods of
what do you got to do? You just got to let the baby cry for days on end.
That's what people do.
You Ferberize. Is it called Ferberizing?
JoJo's nodding in the back.
Yeah, Ferberizing.
Yeah, and I can't take it. I'm sorry. I can't take it.
So it's just he cries because he knows Mama's going to give him some of that good old St. Pete cream, and it's a game on.
I give in, and I end up doing that, or I'm rocking him and getting him to sleep, but then he's up again in 3 hours.
Well, it looks so. What is he essentially nocturnal? Like is that what happens? He just rocks out all day and then he sleeps all day and parties all night.
Some long stretches. Like sometimes I'm lucky to get like a 5-hour stretch.
Wow. Oh.
It's okay.
Is Aunt JoJo scaring you? Is she scaring you? What a cutie.
Yeah.
How does it feel I know that you were here very, very briefly a few weeks ago. Being back in St. Pete, does it make you want to move back more, or does it make you appreciate Louisiana down in the bayou where you are?
It's tough because I come back and I do there's just for me this feeling of a warm hug when I come into the 727 that you can't replicate that anywhere else. All my old familiar places. So I still have hope that we will maybe end up back here.
Yeah, is it getting
now,
any I don't want to use the word easier. Are you falling in love with New Orleans anymore? How about that? That's a good way to frame it.
There are parts of New Orleans that I am learning to love. The food scene, all the people are very nice. That I truly feel that Southern hospitality thing is very real.
Right. Agreed. I agree. Just like Bo said.
Yeah. And the neighborhood we're in is great. Like every neighbor I've met is nice. But making friends as an adult is not the easiest thing. It's really not. It's like dating, but women, and it's, I don't know.
Kids love Dizzy. Kids do love Dizzy.
He's like, we see eye to eye.
He's like, come over to my mommy's Thanksgiving next year. I promise you're invited. Yeah, that's got to be. It's just tough. And obviously, leaving here, you knew it was not going to be. It was not going to be the easiest thing. Please give us an update on any potential radio happenings. Is St. Pete Sam going to be making a return to the airwaves, whether it be in New Orleans or anywhere?
I have I have a studio set up in our house, which I think was something I was putting off. Plus, it just takes like extended periods of time and he's got the baby in it.
Yeah,
JoJo just stole him.
We need to get you brought up on the board. You could just come in, pot you up, and we'll bring you in anytime.
I might have the capabilities, I might. But I did find a little part-time job, little part-time voice work.
Oh, really?
In January.
Oh, that's exciting.
So it's this. It's an app radio station.
What? Wait, it's a radio station that lives on an app?
So this guy in New Orleans put out an ad. I actually saw it on one of the radio trade sites, and it's called NOLA Radio Now, and he created this app that only plays music that's from New Orleans.
Okay, that's kind of fun. And you watch enough true crime documentaries to where you're not going to be going to this guy's basement or anything, right?
No, I've met him now.
You have? Okay.
We met in a public meeting place.
Okay, good.
I did not go to his home. And he was just looking for somebody to do the breaks between some of the songs and tell the stories of these
that's kind
artists.
of fun, though.
Yeah, so all I'm doing is sending this guy content breaks about these New Orleans artists, and he's paying me like $1,000 a month.
Oh, that's not nothing to do.
To go from having no job
and
no money, I'm like, okay, maybe I could, buy something for myself now.
Absolutely.
Little change in my pocket again. Doing something that I like.
That'll be fun. You have to let us know. You have to let us know when it's live so we can go and play it.
The app is live, but I start January 6th.
Do you have a name?
It's not going to be St. Pete's.
Well, I know. Are you coming up?
He would have to pay me so much money. If he said anything to me like, you need to change your name.
Like your social media handle?
Yeah, I would never do it.
No,
never.
God, no. But are you just going to be Sam? Or are you going to?
I'm just going to be Sam.
You're not going to come up with a totally different alter ego for the folks in the Bayou?
I mean, we could brainstorm something, but I don't. A Big Easy Sam.
Big Easy Sam.
Nothing really like.
Nothing flows off the tongue quite like St. Pete.
I know.
Sam.
With the New Orleans artists, could you name 3 off the top of your head? Big artists from New Orleans.
Big artists.
I had to Google. I only know 2.
Yes. Hold on. Lil Wayne.
Yes, that's one of mine.
The Revivalists.
Okay.
Suicide Boys.
Okay. That's 3.
That's pretty good. Yeah. That's so. Is it like that, or is it more even local than that? What you're going to be playing?
It's all of it. It's any artist that's either from New Orleans, like those bigger ones, to like local jazz people who have residencies at some of their bars and. So it's a big learning curve for me because he wants me to talk for 2 minutes about some of these artists. I'm like, I couldn't talk for 2 minutes about Taylor Swift.
Come on, you got that.
Once you crack that mic, you'll be
do some research on who these people are.
You'll be loving it. You're destined to be behind the mic. Once you get a moment, you'll be like, I actually did 7 minutes before the song. Is that okay?
I actually turned it into a news talk.
Have you being back in? I feel like I always force this on you every time because I saw you briefly last time you were in town, and I said go out and drink and go out and party while you have a babysitter.
Yeah.
Are you having an opportunity to party at all while you're around family over the past couple of days? I know we were going to try to doing something Saturday night. Did you go hard?
We didn't go hard, but we went with our good friends Rich and Lisa. We went to Ferg's because the FSU UF game was on.
Mm-mm.
So we had some drinks there, and then we went to dinner, and then actually they went home, and Alex and I just went out and had some drinks.
Oh yeah, did you wake up?
Because that never happens.
Were you hungover on Sunday morning?
Maybe a little. A little. And then my mom had a party at our house yesterday, and my mom, the wine was flowing.
Oh.
So yesterday was a whole nother.
Was there a fight? Was there any fights? We were going to talk about holiday fights, people that got into fights at Thanksgiving. Was there any fights over there?
Thankfully, no. I'm trying to think if there's anything notable. No, we didn't have any fights.
It's very funny, and I'm not going to be specific, but I could be specific, and then I'd give it away. But somebody that we work with, somebody that we currently work with in the building, shared with us that there were fisticuffs thrown at their Thanksgiving party, and it was started off a political debate. There were 2 uncles.
That'll do it.
2 uncles, one liberal, not liberal, took it out into the front yard and threw hands over Big Donnie. So it does happen out there.
I mean, I do have to give it to Bubby, who is Alex's grandma.
Yeah.
She asked straight up, "Did you vote for Trump?" She did not.
Oh, she asked.
Any
oh wait,
time.
like with you or
she was
like she asks everybody.
I mean. I don't think she asked everybody, but she wanted to know what side we were on.
At Thanksgiving?
At Thanksgiving.
Oh, man. That is...
Did he lie?
He played Switzerland. He's like, I don't want to talk politics.
Oh, that's still talking.
I was going to say, did he lie to Bubby like he lied to you and told you that he voted for Kamala? It's just it's the secret that he's holding on to. Yeah, it's especially when it's people you don't really see. Like I think that we believe because they're our family that we're like tight with them. But many times when you go to family gatherings like that, these people are essentially strangers that you see once a year, and then you want to talk about like the most important issues in the world, and it could go sideways.
Or you've watched all year them post crazy stuff on social media, and then you've had all year to work up your argument and how you're going to come at them, and then it's just all over from there.
Yeah, the good news is that our unit for Thanksgiving is very, very small, so everybody's essentially on the same page or understands what everybody's up to enough to just let it roll off their back. The only near and I hope they're listening, but the only near fight / issue that we had was at the Thanksgiving dinner table because my brother told his son that if he tried mashed potatoes for the first time, then he would eat a deviled egg for the first time.
Oh.
And so Trent did it. He ate the mashed potatoes.
Oh, no.
And then my brother did not.
He backed out the deal.
And my dad was ready to flip the table over and ruin Thanksgiving on behalf of the fact that my brother would not eat the deviled egg.
I'm on your dad's side.
Yeah, you can't back out of a deal like that. What's the beef with deviled eggs?
A man's word is all he got in this world.
And honestly, these were the type of things that were coming out of my dad's mouth. To me, it was just a deviled egg. Let's move on with our night. But in that moment, my dad was like, "This is not the man I raised." Like it went from 0 to 100 very, very quickly. And I try to just not rile everybody up. I will tell you this: after it happened, went on for about 15 or 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But it just wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't stop. My brother did eat the deviled egg and legitimately threw up he vomited.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you guys like, okay, now I see why?
No, well, it's been a thing forever. I don't do deviled eggs.
But you'll eat one.
Not. I mean, I have eaten. I've tried them in the past.
Wait, don't you like the pickled eggs? Isn't that
No. Funny you asked that because tomorrow when JoJo's in here, she brought the pickled eggs.
She did.
So I'm going to
I don't
eat
know why I
one.
associate you with pickled eggs. We must have talked about it once.
Well, it's like the boiled peanut and the pickled egg community probably has a little bit of a crossover.
The Venn diagram there.
There is a little bit to it, but no, I cannot. This year I did not even eat a deviled egg. I was trying for a while to eat one every holiday to just say that I tried it and think that maybe eventually I would like it. I'm done even trying. They're disgusting. They smell bad. They're bad.
I love deviled eggs, but I will only eat them when they are freshly made. When you go look at a sad deviled egg that's been on the buffet for 3 hours, you don't.
It kind of gets like wet.
That's questionable.
It kind of just looks like it's been soaking in its own.
Oh, and the yellow turns more like orange.
In its own
tint changes. Yeah.
Diz, is there any capability or possibility of drama at your family's Thanksgiving, or is everybody usually on the same page?
Maybe if it was like the extended family, but we usually keep it really small. You know, most of family that probably would have issues. Like I have those crazy uncles who just post crazy about like politics. They're in Canada. Which is even weirder. It's like Trump. Yeah. Like, bro, you can't even vote.
Oh, they're Trump. They're Canadian Trump folks.
They got big reds up top, bro.
Yeah,
the Great White North.
Yeah. If your family did get into a fight on Thanksgiving and you're willing to share the story with us, I've got Mike Count the tailgate passes for this Sunday before the Saints game. We've got Busch Gardens passes, Kings of Leon tickets, which I'm very excited about, January 31st, and Leonard Skinnard with Loverboy, July 18th. At the AMP, 800-771-1025. If you have some drama from Thanksgiving you want to share with us, I might be willing to part with some tickets for you. I did want to ask, are you watching? We used to always be very on the same page, Sam, with our television watching. Do you get to watch television anymore with the baby that doesn't sleep?
For 30 minutes at a time. Sometimes, but I don't know what you're going to go. It's got to be a true crime thing.
So it's not true crime, but it's definitely crime mystery type, and I cannot recommend this show enough. We finished it, I think, on Friday over the weekend. It's All Her Fault.
Oh, I was just talking to my brother about this show.
Did you watch it?
No, but I think I need to watch it.
Dude, everybody needs to watch this. One of the greatest bizarre endings. It's got the most famous person probably is it's got the girl. I should probably know her real name.
Fanning, right?
Dakota Fanning is probably the most famous. But then the chick that was in Succession, the redhead that was Shiv. Dude, the guy, he's been in White Lotus. He always plays a dick. It doesn't matter. This show is one of the best shows with what I would say probably one of the greatest endings of a show in our time. I'm very prisoner of the moment. But we watched this on Friday and finished it. And it was funny because Mike Olivero, we were on with him a little bit on Saturday. And out of nowhere, first thing he brought up when we got on the air was, is anybody watching this show and has anybody finished it? Because the ending is so damn juicy.
I have to watch.
Yeah, you really, really do. And so you'll find this out in the first 2 minutes. So this isn't a spoiler. Mom goes to pick up her kid from who she thinks the kid is at a friend's house with her mom, with the kid's mom. And she goes and knocks on the door. And the kid's not there, and it's not the right address, and her kid is gone.
What's this called?
It's All Her Fault.
It's All Her Fault. Yeah. Even Galvin was talking about this.
Yeah, he watched it too. He was. Can you even do stuff like that anymore? Can you like listen to true crime?
Leave a kid at somebody's house?
No. Can you like listen to true crime or watch things where there's like a kid involved now?
I will say it changes your perspective. You cringe way harder now when you hear that kind of stuff. But I do still enjoy it.
That's good.
I just don't have as much time.
That means
to watch things.
you're not like we were driving all around this week, so we probably got like 3 or 4 episodes of Sword and Scaling and a lot of kids, a lot of decapitated people.
Yeah.
It's that's what the holidays are all about for us. Really, is driving around listening to the
Nothing
most.
relaxes you quite like that.
It really does. And they
Gets
say
you in
that
the zone.
They say if true crime like that relaxes you, you have psychopathic tendencies. Which I'll take it.
It's fine. Could be worse.
Senning Show, you're live on the air with special guest St. Pete Sam. Flew in from New Orleans just to be with us here today. Who's this?
Hello, George.
Hey, George?
Yeah, it's George.
George, what's up, buddy? Did you have a Thanksgiving Day throwdown?
Yeah, sure did. My 2 sisters, my one sister's had bad drug and alcohol problems.
Oh,
She
no.
never raised her kids.
Oh, no.
And my other sister kind of like has been the mother to the other kids. They got in a knockdown, drag-out fist fight. And I had to get between them. It was pretty.
Now, take me to the part of the day in which this happened. Did you make it to the Thanksgiving Day feast, or were the fists being thrown before the turkey even came out of the oven?
Well, the food was on the table, and they'd been spatting back and forth before the meal, and I was trying to keep them settled down. And right at the table, they just went at each other.
Oh man,
it was unforgettable.
So was Thanksgiving ruined, or were you able to get everybody calmed down into their own corners?
I mean, everybody kind of knows how my one sister is, so it kind of all got settled down later.
Oh man, well that's pretty damn good. I'm going to throw you on hold, and I'll hook you up with something. Just hang tight. Yeah, that's tough. You take for granted when you have a family that doesn't kick each other's ass all the time, or have those deep running issues. Even if you are stressed out when you go to your family's house, like they could be on drugs and fighting each other.
Are you guys getting the middle person?
No, well,
absolutely not.
Yeah, it would depend on.
I'm film it and watch it later and gossip about it with the family for years after.
I'm waiting till someone gets knocked down.
I love some drama.
Yeah,
but I don't want to be in it.
Yeah, that's the point.
It just depends. Like I had the stupid the deviled egg thing.
Yeah,
that was like on the cusp of becoming not a joke, which was already probably there. And like I think a couple times I just said like, okay, like he's not eating the deviled, you know what I mean? Like I'll get in the middle like that, and if they would have eventually started fighting each other on the Thanksgiving table, I feel like I would have had to done something.
I feel like that would have made it worse though for me. If I was on one like your dad's side and you're like, okay, I'm like, I'm the bad guy now. I'm the bad guy.
Well, right when I thought it would, like, because you could tell the whole table was kind of actively trying to change the subject. So we'd be like, man, that halftime show, huh? Eminem still got it. And then it's like, no, you're gonna eat this deviled egg. It just wasn't dying down. So
does your family still make deviled eggs now, or is it like too touchy of a subject?
Well, this just happened.
Yeah.
This happened on this happened this year.
So Christmas still skipping.
This was a few days ago. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. Everybody who loves deviled eggs very passionate about it. So I don't believe that they're going to be going away anytime. Maybe just probably no guarantees that you'll eat one if you don't plan on eating one. But also, who doesn't eat mashed potatoes?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's like a very
especially
white
as a kid.
plain. It tastes like salt.
Yeah, like it's just mashed. Like I get not wanting to eat a deviled egg, but a mashed potato is.
That's like the first food I got Bo to eat.
A mashed potato?
He wasn't into food when they were supposed to be into food, and I just kept trying different things. Mashed potatoes win.
I mean, if mashed potatoes essentially is a baby food. I mean, it's like can you get baby flavored mashed potato?
And you build the volcano. Well, that's what your mom or Big Mom used to do. You build the volcano. You're like, yeah, this looks like fun. You eat it.
Yeah. Or you do the show us how the piggies eat, and then you just bury your face in the.
I've never heard that one.
Did we all do
Christmas?
that?
It was from A Christmas Story.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You've never seen A Christmas Story?
I don't remember. Maybe when I was younger, but like I don't like that movie.
I don't like it either.
Thank you, Sam.
What is going on?
So glad you're back,
When
Sam.
they play that movie for 24 hours,
which is the greatest thing ever.
That movie to me has this undertone of depressing sadness. And I know the storyline in itself isn't super sad, But the voice, the way the whole story is told,
you know what?
when I hear it in the background, I'm like, this is a downer.
It's the BB gun thing, right?
Give me Elf.
Yeah, you'll
Give
shoot
me
your
24 hours of Elf.
You'll
Or
shoot
Bad
your eye
Santa.
out. Yeah, Bad Santa I get down with. By the way, unrelated, and they don't pay for anything, and I don't even know if it's going to be good. But when I was coming in, they put this new Scooters coffee right here on 4th Street.
Yeah.
Did you know what I'm going to say? It's all Elf themed. They have all Elf themed drinks, and like Elf was all over. I looked at it and I go, damn, that seems like a lot of money for this Scooters place to have to pay for the rights to Elf. But all Elf themed drinks over there right now.
Get out of here.
Yeah, if you want to snag one.
cotton-headed ninny
Whoa,
muggins.
whoa. New Orleans has changed you. New Orleans has changed you.
Cotton-headed ninny muggins is what he said.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
it
movie.
is. It is what they say. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you just
She started saying, I go, am I saying this out loud?
If you just watched, if you just watched Christmas Story, you wouldn't have to worry about any of these. You wouldn't have to worry about these problems saying words like that.
You're right.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
No, that was insane.
I don't talk.
She's back, baby.
I don't think I'm doing shot.
She's back. Let's take one more before we go to break. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Did you get into a fight or did your family beat each other up on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Basically, I'll keep it quick because I know you guys are ending. So I've noticed that, in past years that Thanksgiving is kind of.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
I agree with the phone.
I think that was maybe a sign from up above.
He said, I'll make this short. It all began on my first Thanksgiving. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that I feel like maybe there was some drama there. Sam, what an absolute treat to see you. So you're here till Thursday?
Thursday, very early morning. So,
okay, well maybe I'll see you again while you're
be hanging around
while you're here. So you're at your family's.
My mom's over. I'm gonna give her a dress out on
the
air.
It was so fun. No, but it was so funny. You don't have to say anything about her house, but we were going up to Vinoy for the St. Pete Country Fest, and we were driving, and I think you had shared a picture of something at the house, and I looked over and I go, that looks like Sam's mom's house, and Danielle goes, that is Sam's mom's house. I had never seen it before.
She has I won't give too much away in case she doesn't want me to, but she has a very notable skeleton she puts up every year in her yard, and then the skeleton, it's one of those big ones, stays up through Christmas, and she gives him different themed outfits.
Yeah, we actually were inspired by that because we are going to use our skeleton. It will be seated in the sleigh with the reindeer in our display this year. So I say bring the skeletons on, just put a cap on them and call it a day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for stopping by. And
thanks for letting me chit-chat for a minute. Scratch the old itch,
We look forward to your return to Tampa Bay.
Eventually.
Whenever that day might be.
Yeah. Well, work on some Zach Bryan tickets for us in the meantime.
I know.
I saw your hat. Love it.
I'm fully ZB'd out today.
Yeah, the shirt too.
So they sent me. I just got my merch from the Michigan show.
Oh,
so
wow.
we ordered it, used the QR code, and ordered it when we were there, and it just came like last week.
Oh my gosh! I think we're going to try and come down for the March show.
That's gonna be pretty epic. He's sober now, and he can go on tour again. They say.
I didn't know he was sober.
Oh, he's sober.
So out of the loop.
Yeah, he's sober. Oh, you got to read. Did you read? You didn't read his whole novel that he wrote about getting sober and how it changed his life, and yeah, that's why he can tour again because he's sober.
We'll see how long that lasts.
I'll tell you all the other stuff too some other time.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We come back. We'll dig into more on Senning Show. It's going to sound like I'm crazy because I probably am.
Mm-hmm.
There's a small possibility I was abducted by aliens over the break.
Oh.
I'll leave it at that. I'll tell you all about it next.
I think about tobacco juice, the mason jars of shine. I think about the vices I've let take me over time.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Open enrollment for health coverage is here, and this year, there are a few changes to the process. Florida Blue is here to help. Whether you're looking to switch, enroll for the first time, or renew your coverage, our Florida Blue agents will guide you every step of the way. Call 1-866-531-8473 to connect with an agent to find the right plan for you. Call us at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
John Senning and Dizzy from Senning Show here. It has been brought to our attention that some of our Kava Social Club commercials have been found offensive by those in the listening audience. So here to read a prepared statement about the events upcoming is my good friend Dizzy.
Hello, Bone Fam. Some of you may know me as Gareth, others as Dizzy. I could tell you both sides are sincerely, deeply apologetic for my actions. What I can tell you is there's a lot of great stuff going on at Kava Social Club. Mondays, Mandarin Chinese. Learn how to speak properly so you don't get in trouble like me. Wednesdays, karaoke. Sing your heart out, have some fun. Thursdays, trivia. Be the best in the room with your knowledge.
Thank you, Dizzy. It takes a brave man to admit when he's wrong. And while you're at the Kava Social Club, make sure you try the best kava in Kratom on planet Earth. You can make it there in just 30 minutes from St. Petersburg. Experience the beautiful tiki hut and much more. Check them out online at the Kava Social Club and on all your social medias at Kava Social Club. Boolah, baby!
MSC Cruises Black Friday sale is here with the best deal of the year. Cruise from $199. Plus, get up to $1,000 onboard credit and kids sail free. Experience MSC Cruises' signature blend of European style and American comfort. From global flavors to Broadway-style shows and more. Book your next holiday to must-see destinations like the Caribbean, Europe, and beyond. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta. Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
Spend your time with the ones who matter most this holiday season and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, there are no open houses, and the best part is there is no stress. Hey, it's JP, and with over 14,000 five-star reviews, trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home without the hassle of putting it up on the market. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There is no obligation. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
President Donald J. Trump's historic victory in the 2024 election is the biggest political comeback in American history. And now you can own a piece of this history in your hands. The Rare Collectibles TV exclusive special label Donald J. Trump 2025 American Silver Eagle coin is available for now. Because less than 10,000 of these patriotic treasures exist, this rare Silver Eagle coin represents the first and only silver dollar series in American history to be struck from 1 ounce pure silver, and displays this exclusive limited edition Donald Trump presidential holder. Call 800-525-5077 to honor the inspirational president of the people, Donald J. Trump, and also secure a gold $40 Trump gift absolutely free. Call 800-525-5077 right now to reserve your pedigree label Donald J. Trump 2025 American Silver Eagle coin and free gift. That's 800-525-5077.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Find what you love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low. It just might blow your mind. And love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back in Tampa for 2 spectacular shows on Sunday, December 14th at Benchmark International Arena. TSO is fighting inflation this year, offering their lowest ticket price in years at $55, including fees, for a limited time only. Get yours now at Ticketmaster.com.
Injured? The system's not built for you. We are. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. On the heels of an extended Thanksgiving Day weekend. Hope everybody ate a bunch of food. Hope everybody didn't fight with their family. I realized Sam was in and we got mildly sidetracked. There was a main story. There was a main story about people getting in fights with their family. It happened up in Chicago where a dude got into a fight with his family and then he set the house on fire.
Insane. With them in it?
So they got called to a neighborhood. They said they were upset with a relative, Eric J. Crump, who was antagonizing and arguing with others in the home. Deputies said they were able to de-escalate the situation, and he agreed to keep to himself for the remainder of the evening. But a little over an hour later, deputies responded to the same address for reports that the house was on fire.
Oh, my God.
As firefighters arrived, they reported seeing a man with a knife standing on the side of the road about a block away from the home. It was the initial guy who was causing trouble at the family Thanksgiving. Did the house, investigation determined that prior to the argument, Crump was told by his family that he was going to be kicked out of the home. He left the residence but returned a short time later, headed to the bedroom near the garage before leaving again. Moments later, the family saw smoke filling their home and evacuated. He put gasoline in his room in the bedroom and then set it on fire.
You can't kick me out the house because there's no house to kick me out of.
You may be onto something. So I feel like I could have been got. I could have gotten got for my not paying on the teas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we're good.
Pay. What was it? Pay off the teas.
Fees for a tease.
Fees for a tease.
Something. I don't know. I don't know that we landed on one, but there's an underlying game where if I tease something that I don't pay off and you're the first person to let me know, you will be rewarded something. Still working through the finer points. So I will say aliens have been a big topic of discussion. So when it comes to having aliens or something alien adjacent in your dreams, like it doesn't feel that far-fetched that because it's been in the news, because I just watched this documentary, social media is full of people talking about it, that what I'm about to share probably can be explained away by just saying, you talk about aliens all the time, you're interested in aliens, and that's what happened in this dream.
All right.
That being said, we got back to the house on Friday after spending a few days with my parents up in the northern parts of Florida. And after hanging out for a bit, watched some TV, we laid down for a nap.
Okay.
A tiring few days, traveling, and we had a big night that night. We were going out late to see Cam Patterson, so let's take a nap. When I tell you that in the span of this nap, I had probably the most bizarre dream of my entire life, that would not be a reach. And some of it I can't explain, and I can't even really put into words what was happening in the dream. But there was essentially a place where you could go and you would be communicating. I know this is going to sound like it doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It was connected to a house and it looked like a little concrete shed where you could go and you would be laying in this. It almost reminded me of those deprivation tanks where you lay in the water.
Yeah.
I don't know that it was water. But you would go into this thing and you would see the future and you could see loved ones that had passed on, and you could there was something about getting in this concrete shed thing where a switch was flipped and something happened. I can't fully communicate what was happening, but there were multiple people who were coming in and out of the dream that were going into this room. Okay. As bizarre as this sounds, Chase in the place was one of them. Can't tell you why. I didn't really have any interaction with him in the dream other than he came to this place that appeared to be connected to a home where I was living to get into the shed so that he could communicate with something from another planet or another world or the beyond.
All right.
I know this is all crazy.
Yes.
But it all leads up to the end of the dream where it's me, it's Danielle, it's my parents, it's my brother. There may have been other people around, but I don't really know. We're outside, and stuff starts happening in the sky. And the closest thing I can tell...
fire?
Well, it's kind of fire.
Okay.
It's like fireworks, but it's not fireworks.
All right.
It's not you could tell what you were seeing was not man-made. It was naturally occurring or just crazy that all this stuff started happening in the sky. And then when I say it was the most realistic dream ever, this is the part really because and I don't know whether to say we were being abducted by aliens or this was the rapture and we were being pulled up to the heavens.
Congrats.
Because I think, maybe not though, because something's happening and I start saying out loud to everybody around, I start saying, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah.
And I can feel it. I could feel it as real as we're sitting here. I felt like I could feel something.
Yeah.
And it was like a vibration throughout my whole body. And then I start saying, it's happening. It's happening. And I grab Danielle.
In real life?
No,
okay.
In the dream. And as if I don't already sound crazy enough, we ever so slowly start rising off of the ground.
Yeah.
And we're lifting. We're going up and we're going up and we're going up. And at this point, I can't see if the rest of my family and if everybody else is coming with, but we're just looking around and there's all of this stuff going on in the sky, these explosions in the sky. And we're lifted up into another place. Oh my God. I'm telling you. And I don't really get much time to grasp where it is we end up, but I wake up and I've never felt that way waking up from a dream in my entire life. I could not shake it for a couple days. I'm not saying that I actually, what probably happened was I was tired and I took a deeper sleep than I normally would and it took me to a weird place. But I could not get it out of my head for days on end, whatever took place in this dream.
Well, I guess it's your mind, just proving how strong people's minds can be. It's the same way when you're in a dream, you feel like you're falling. You jump in real life. Your brain's tricking yourself, so you probably really did have your brain going, oh my God, I feel it. You can feel us getting abducted.
And that's what it was. That was the feeling, is that it was a vibration or a humming or something that I felt felt so real in the dream at this moment where I was being abducted or taken to wherever I was being taken. I think sometimes also like midday like naps are where you sleep or do your best dreams.
Yeah, because when you crash out, in a sense,
when
your body's just so tired, that's for sure when I have the most like I feel whatever's in the dream.
Yeah.
It's like my mind's tricking me, going, "No, this is real."
I was it was the first time I ever played it, and this also could have a place at the table of the discussion. I was playing like sleep music, so it was pink noise. Sometimes I'll do that when I really want to pass out.
Pink noise.
Yeah, because there's like white noise.
What's pink noise?
There's all sorts of different. Actually, you want to know what? I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you right now, just so you know exactly what it is. It's all like if you didn't know. It's all just white noise, but there's white noise, there's brown noise, there's pink noise. It just has to do, I think, with the frequency, the frequency in which the noise is. But this was what I was listening to.
This is pink noise.
This is pink noise, which they say is better for sleeping than white noise.
Okay.
It's almost taking me back. It's almost taking me back to my abduction. But the thing is I've slept with this every time since, and I haven't been abducted again. I thought maybe if I played it again that I'd be able to revisit my abduction.
Take me back, baby.
Yeah, but it just no luck on revisiting my.
Take me back to the clairvoyant tank you were in, or whatever.
Yeah, dude, that too. That is. I wish I understood that part of the dream more because it was a very important part. I just cannot grasp what was happening in this room / wood or brick shed that I keep saying.
Not a fan of the pink noise so far.
What is there to be a fan of?
Like if this is like gonna like calm me down to fall asleep, I feel like it's the opposite.
Maybe you're a brown noise guy. Hold on.
Yeah, well, you know what noise I am. Sam said it earlier.
This feels very similar.
Yeah, this just seems like it almost sounds like a volcano explosion. Now you're further away from it.
A volcano explosion?
Like when it's like.
That's
smoke
nice.
And stuff's coming out of the volcano and stuff.
Yeah, I like having noise on while I'm sleeping.
Same. I mean, I don't judge at all when it comes to that stuff. Whatever noise works for you. I mentioned this not too long ago on JP show. For me, it's traffic noises.
Like actual traffic?
Well, not like
you need a honk in like a car and
yeah, kind of. Because when I was in Canada, I lived right off of a highway going towards the city, so you would hear cars just zooming by and stuff. Sometimes you get a random helicopter.
I kind of get that, I guess. I mean,
was so relaxing.
To me, the other one that always does it for me, and I'm always looking for like the one, is and I feel like growing up, probably similar to yours, there's a connection there, is the box fan.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is
good fan blowing?
Yeah, this is 10 hours of a box fan. No distractions.
Man. Box fan blowing in a dead, cold room and silent.
That's the other thing, too. I may have just been in a moment where I was getting, like, some of the best sleep of my life because Friday was the day that was super cold. We had all the doors open, so I got the pink noise rocking. I'm tired as hell. The doors were open. It was freezing. I was all snuggled up, and that all equated to me being abducted in my dream, which I felt very passionate about for especially the hour after I woke up. If you could ask Danielle, she probably thought I was a crazy person. I woke up like, I've been abducted. I went to heaven. I don't know what happened.
I went to heaven.
I didn't know. I didn't know if it was an abduction. I didn't know if it was heaven or anything in between. One quick thing I want to touch on before we go to break, and I don't know if you've seen the clip yet. It raises an interesting question about kids and entertainers and specifically professional wrestlers. You know who Paul Heyman is, right?
Yes.
From the WWE. So there is a video out there. Saturday night was the War Games Survivor Series pay-per-view. Big bat. It was actually crazy. They did it outdoors at a Petco Park. It was like almost 50,000 people there. It looked so damn cool. I was blown away. It looked like a WrestleMania. But after the match, a young kid came up to Paul Heyman when they were like walking backstage, and Paul Heyman like chucked this young kid. Like he came right up to him, obviously a failure of security to let a kid get that close. I'd say the kid's maybe 7, 8, 9 years old, 10 at the most. And Heyman pushes him like a grown man right out of his face. And I think there's just something with professional wrestlers. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the footage over the years, but when somebody jumps over the railing at a wrestling show, it is an unwritten code that the wrestlers beat the hell out of that person.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's that kind of rule. Like even if it's a kid, we're gonna we're going to show him that's not allowed. But many people saying it was a sparks. The headline reads, Paul Heyman sparks fury after shoving young fan away from Logan Paul in wild viral clip.
Two things. One, Paul Heyman's the guy with the urn, right?
Nope. That's I don't know if you're joking or not.
Oh.
That's Paul Bear.
Oh.
Who's dead.
Oh. Okay.
He's dead, and he's been dead for a long time.
He's in the urn now.
Do you really not know who Paul Heyman is?
Not by name. I thought I did. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if... Oh, yeah. I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, he was the guy who he started ECW. He's been the manager for Brock Lesnar, for Roman Reigns. He's now leading this whole group with Logan Paul.
Okay. Second thing is...
The fact you thought it was Paul. I do love that you thought it was Paul Bear, but yeah.
I totally get that they got to do it even with the kids, because then you just think it's okay, and then it'll happen more frequently. You got to show even the kids, you're getting shoved, dog.
He looks...
not supposed to be over
here.
He
really is, and I think it's the look on his face that just makes people the most mad, because he just looks enraged. Like he looked like he was having the time of his life pushing a young-ass fan out of the way, which...
Been awesome as the Dudley Boys. They would have put that little effort through a table.
Dude, now you're talking. It was John Cena's last pay-per-view match.
Oh yeah, the what's it called?
Survivor Series.
Yeah. I remember after the match, I watched some of the clips. He's like, one left.
One left. Yeah, and everybody was mad because he lost
to Rey Mysterio.
To Dominic Mysterio. Yeah.
Who, can I just say, very bad version of his dad. He does the version of, was it
the 619?
It looks so bad when he does it.
I have to say, props to you for picking up on that, not even being the world's biggest wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Because people were going on and on about what a great match it was. That is the sorriest, slowest, saddest 619 ever done on earth. Like I think he's too big to do the move, and he still attempts it. Yeah, he did it like 3 or 4 times in the match, maybe 2 or 3 times. But either way, every time I saw it, I thought, this looks terrible. Who's telling them that this is an idea? But people were mad because his girlfriend, Liv Morgan, came out and did like a double swerve where she hit him. So everybody thought she was siding with Cena.
Yeah.
But then she kicked Cena in the nuts, and he ended up losing the match. And people were like, John Cena deserves better than this.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Who sells a hit the best?
These days?
No, just overall. Who do you think would be your...
Like through all of time?
Through all of... When you watch wrestling.
Ric Flair's definitely in the conversation. Shawn Michaels is probably known to be number one. From the sort of modern era, Dolph Ziggler is another guy who sells like a son of a gun.
I used to love when The Rock got Stone Cold.
Oh, dude, Rock is good, and he would hop. Yeah. He would like hop around and be stumbling.
But when he got stunned, he got back up and he was just phased and stuff.
Yeah, I do like the super dramatic, over the top sell job. So those are all great. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we'll dig into John's joints. Drew Garabo will join us. Lots to get to today, including maybe a message for parents when it comes to protecting your kids. A TikTok challenge may seem like a fun thing, but it could lead to your child being shot. We'll do that and a bunch more coming up next in John's Joints. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Still plenty of time to get on YouTube and watch the program. The Vroom Vroom Room is live. More Senning Show on the way.
I'm back up again. Just to slip on the same mistakes and slide right back in. But people say I'm the luckiest man.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's coming. Ding dong. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back on the road with their tour, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve. And The Bone has your tickets. Listen to The Bone every day. Head to the free 102.5 The Bone app or go to theboneonline.com to win free tickets. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the Benchmark International Arena box office. $1 from every ticket sold for the 3 p.m. show will go to the Calta Family Foundation. TSO, live December 14th at the Benchmark International Arena. Don't miss TSO, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve Tour. From Trans-Siberian Orchestra and 102.5 The Bone, real, raw Christmas.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. 866-LAW-FRAN or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. Stock Exchange, but there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
Mike Kelty here for my friends at Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractor for over 20 years now. They handle everything from demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds. Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. And if you're somebody considering a prefab or mobile home, Waterman can handle the full setup from demolition, land clearing, relevels, and rising. And speaking of rising, if your AC was flooded during the storms, you don't want to take that chance again. My guys at Waterman build custom AC stands. That AC stand will elevate your unit and protect it from flooding. It also increases airflow around the unit and reduces the risk of debris and buildup. These guys are out here helping in the community. They're not just building homes and outdoor spaces. They build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman's all about quality. There's no shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship that you can count on. All you have to do is get a free estimate at watermanproperties.net. That's watermanproperties.net, or give them a call at 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Tell them Mike Kelty sent you.
The Bone listeners, December just got a whole lot better. XTC Adult Supercenter and Planet X are running the easiest promo you'll ever use. Go to xtcsuper.biz/bone, find the Royal Honey UPC, screenshot it, and show it at checkout. That's it. And you get a free Royal Honey packet with your purchase. Just a screenshot and you walk out upgraded. So hit xtcsuper.biz/bone, grab the UPC, and bring it to XTC Supercenter or Planet X. Your free Royal Honey packet is waiting because Santa isn't the only one stuffing stockings this December.
Want $1,000 weight loss medication for $50? It all starts with Roe's free GLP-1 insurance check. Just upload your insurance card to see if you have coverage, then relax. We fight for you so you can get GLP-1s at the lowest price possible. Did we mention it's free to check? Over 200,000 people have qualified for a $50 copay through Roe. When you go on Roe, you get access to FDA-approved GLP-1s, plus a whole team of providers, specialists, and insurance experts to help you stay on track. That means you get GLP-1s, monthly provider check-ins, unlimited messaging, and coaching. So just relax and go on Roe. Start with your free insurance check at roe.co/health. Half of covered patients have a $50 per month copay or less for medication, plus $145 monthly Roe membership fee. Deductible cost may apply and final cost varies by insurance plan. For safety information about GLP-1 medications, including boxed warning, go to roe.co/safety. RX only.
Share hope.
Share hope.
Share hope. This holiday, our community needs hope unlike ever before. You can share hope this season by donating at metromin.org.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions and bring you a special Black Friday offer.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/radio. And now, as a special Black Friday offer, you can get a free gutter inspection, plus up to 35% off. This is our best offer of the season. Unlock it now at leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Oh, we're going to be so late for the concert at Tampa Riverwalk. We should be there by now.
I just need to stop for gas real quick. I know a cheap place down Meridian Avenue.
Are you serious? We're gonna miss the show because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas? Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is great. It's a free app that gets you cash back when you buy gas.
Wait, you mean I can get money back just for buying gas?
Yep, and it really works. I've actually made around $200 this year already. Now pull over so you can download Upside before we miss the concert.
Pulling over? You had me at $200.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back when you buy gas in Tampa. Use promo code RIVER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Get the Upside app and use promo code RIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code RIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Joint with your host, John Senning.
Nestled in nice and cozy in our warm home seats. From parking lots to amusement parks, back down and around. At the end of the day, this is where it all goes down, right here in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. I am John Senning. This is Senning Show. He is Dizzy. And every afternoon, we fire up the joints of the day, the joints of life, and everything in between. It's called John's Joints, and we can only do it with the help of one man. He is Drew Mother effing Garabo.
Something about Senning.
Dude, I had to have shared that with you during the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's
I heard you guys talking about it earlier.
And I don't think I thought about something about Mary at all during the time, but thank God I didn't. Other people would have just been making hair gel jokes to me my whole life.
It would have been a cool name for the show, but Senning Show really fits.
And I was hoping that was going to be the case as time went on. It is, as much as I liked it, I knew that it would be a challenge for people. And there's still people I know, people I love, people that we work with through sponsors and stuff that throw the in there. But that's just part of the journey. So I like it. And I don't think we're changing it anytime soon.
You know what I wanted to call In Your Face with Drew Garabo before I called it In Your Face with Drew Garabo?
Oh, I feel like I know,
you know this. It's something about the company we work for.
I
considered myself somewhat of the inside source here, so I wanted to call the show the Cox Insider.
Cox Insider with that was better, at least less problematic than all of the things that went through my head.
Good.
I wanted to bring it up earlier, and now that we're all together, I know we often touch on entertainment stuff. I watched a really, really, really good movie over the weekend that I could not believe. You know when you watch a movie that's based on a true story, and you're sitting there and you're watching, and you go, this can't be a true story.
Right.
This can't be real. There's no way this is real. They made all this up. It's not really a true story. Roof Man with Channing Tatum.
Oh, I heard about that, where he's on the Toys R Us or whatever.
Dude, so this guy... and it's all a true story. We'll try not to give away the whole movie.
All right.
He never does that.
He committed 45 different robberies of fast food establishments by going through the roof. Oh. And then, well, I feel like now I am giving away the whole movie.
I feel like I remember the news story. Go ahead.
So he then
through like the vents?
Through the vents.
Yeah, okay.
He then eventually is caught and escaped prison. He escaped prison.
Through the roof?
No, it was.
He got us again.
Yeah. But then, once he escaped prison, he lived inside of a Toys R Us for 6 months.
That's pretty awesome.
Inside the Toys R Us, like he had like a display that he got down in and like makes himself a little apartment, and he lived there for 6 months. And
every girls back there,
and everything that goes into it, it's very, very good. Very I don't know what you would call it because it took place in the 90s. The way that they captured the 90s in this so subtly but perfectly was just great. It felt like you were almost watching a movie from the 90s and really, really, really good. We've started our every year around Christmas time, we watch tons of movies and we rate them all. So this was, I think, the first or second of the ones that we've rated, and it got I gave it a C+, which for me is very, very good.
Yeah.
If it gets an A or a B, it's like must see, but a C+.
Roofman.
Yeah, it gave me vibes of the which I loved it so much. What's the one with from the 80s where they lived in the Target overnight?
Oh, Career Opportunities.
Career Opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
It gives me vibes of that, which I always I think it's so fun just to think about what you would do if you got an opportunity to live inside a Toys R Us. And Peter Dinklage is the he's the manager of the Toys R Us.
Any store you could live inside of. Which store are you going to live inside of?
I mean, Toys R Us. Toys R Us.
Toys R Us is the go for it?
Sure. I think so. I mean, it's got so much. I mean, it's got just things to keep yourself entertained with. It's got you could play video games,
skateboards,
all different things. I think from an entertainment perspective, Toys R Us may be the one to go.
Wouldn't you go with like a Target, because then you get an entertainment section, but then you get like the foods and the snacks?
That is the problem. Can I give you one other spoiler? Dude, the guy lived on nothing but peanut M&Ms.
I was gonna say they got a good candy display.
They had nothing but candy. So the guys. Yeah, and that was not good for him. The fact that he only had candy to live off of ended up not being
How
good
would he get? Well, I mean, I guess I'm asking you to give away the whole movie. How did he get caught? Joffrey?
No.
It's one of those things where he kind of like turns good and turns himself in.
Well, that was the whole thing about the guy. Even when he got arrested, he was known for being like they show the news articles and stuff from when he got arrested. He was known for being the world's most polite burglar. Like he would often lock the people or put the people in the cooler. And
that's what a nice guy.
They show the story of the manager. It was like the middle of winter, and he's like, "Put your coat on." He's like, "I don't have a coat. I didn't bring a coat today." So then he gave the manager his coat before he put him in the cooler.
Thoughtful guy.
So it was
spitting average of Channing Tatum, by the way.
They did
side by sides, uncanny.
They did my guy very, very friendly. They did him. They did him very, very well. Speaking of games, I played a game over the break that I think I've played a couple times throughout my life.
All right,
might be in the running for my current favorite game, and it's old. It's old. Not even like a thoughtful game, like a Mousetrap or an Operation. Like this is an OG. This is an OG game that you play on a board.
Parcheesi.
Game of Life.
No, like Game of Life is too involved. Like this is
very basic.
Like this is a basic. I'm trying to think of some.
Canada's favorite. Damn it, beat me to it.
No, see, like even that too. Like no, this is. I don't want to say like chess, for example.
Okay,
is that a board game?
It's
played on a board.
Yeah.
So think it's in that
checkers.
It's in
Chinese checker. Checker.
Chinese checkers. Dude, Chinese checkers are the jam, dude.
Yeah, it's fun. You got the star tips where you got to move them out.
And then you just got to, like, you don't skip anybody. Like, nobody gets their little marbles lost off the table. And, dude, I'm sleeper good at Chinese checkers.
Never played it.
Dude, I hadn't played it up until, I think, maybe yesterday or whatever, or over the weekend.
I thought Chinese checkers was the thing with the stones. That's how off I was.
No,
I mean.
No, that's Go. That old school Chinese game that you're
It's like
of.
You take a stone, you got to put it in the next thing, and then the next thing until you run out, and there's like a bank on each side.
You're almost there. The thing is that if there's a gap, like you can go as far as you want, and you don't take, like when you skip over somebody, the only goal is to get your crew to the other side.
So when you jump, you don't confiscate their piece.
Right. Everybody just stays. So I was finding these ways to like make a trail of my guys. So then I would just get all my guys, and then you just have a
Chinese army.
I felt like
Mancala, that's what I thought.
Oh man, what the hell is that?
You ever played that with the stones? Where you got to move them.
What the hell is that?
Hard to explain, but that's what I thought you were talking about with Chinese checkers.
Is that a Trinidadian delight?
No, I think it's Mancala. I don't even know what that is.
Mancala?
Mancala.
Kind of like a.
Maybe it's.
Is that like a
Spanish?
Never mind.
You ever play Mahjong?
No,
that's fun.
What's that one like?
It's a tile game, and it's kind of like poker. You've got tiles of the same suit and the same color, so it's like 3 bam, 4 crack, and you have to match the tile that the person throws in front of you, and the goal is to get Mahjong and get all your tiles gone.
That sounds kind of fun. I'm thinking maybe the others, I assume that the Chinese created Chinese checkers, right?
Ironically, the Japanese. No, I don't know, actually.
I mean, I assumed, unless we just made it. And we're like, it's not quite like our normal checkers, so let's just call it Chinese.
I feel like maybe like an American explorer went
my
abroad
God.
and went to play checkers, and it turns out like that's how they play checkers in China.
It might be.
Oh, wait, never mind.
What?
I thought it says a strategy board game of German origin.
Chinese
checkers?
There's no way that could be true, right?
Well, it's called a German checkers, but people thought, Holocaust. Had to do a little rebranding. Chinese have never done anything wrong.
Known as Sternhalma in German is a strategy board game of German origin.
Dude, the Germans created Chinese checkers?
That can't be true.
Anyone can write anything on Wikipedia, but that was the first thing.
Dude, that's pretty boss. I'm telling you, the Chinese, when they want something, they take it.
Chinese checkers did not originate in China. It was created in Germany in 1892 as a variation of the older American game Halma.
So is it racist that we call it Chinese checkers?
Absolutely.
Kinda, yeah.
It was introduced to the United States where the name Chinese checkers was a marketing invention in 1928 to make it sound more exotic.
Yo. In Montreal, do you know what they call it? Hop ching checkers. That's not a joke. That's what it says.
Oh, that's it. Oh, gee. Oh, dude. Dude, very rarely are the Americans the least racist with it. Canada's like, let's just call it the...
let's lean into it.
Yeah, we were going to call it German checkers, but then German measles.
Yeah. What do we go with? Hip chong ching? What was it? Was that it?
Hop ching checkers. I don't know why I put an accent on that.
Oh, we know why.
No, yeah.
We've heard the apology in your future.
You know how to speak Mandarin. You're in the clear. John's Joints being brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash, the greatest car wash in the whole wide world. They've got those long wash tunnels. I have to say, visited the Bubble Down out in Brandon when we were there. A 2-laner out there, probably the biggest Bubble Down of all. They've got those tunnels, the spacious vacuums. It's like a double vacuum area out there. We'll have plenty of room to get in every nook and cranny without bumping into your neighbor. And also a staff that wants to take care of every little detail. There's locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. Make your way in today. You will have the cleanest car in town. Every time you boom, down. It was fun. I took the, I wouldn't say that it was like his first off-roading event or anything, but we were at my parents', which obviously is a lot more rural out there. So I took the Jeep out looking for adventure, and I took Trent with me, mortified. Just more. He tattled on me so hard when we got back to the house, telling his parents, he was drifting. He almost flipped the Jeep. He went past no trespassing signs. All of these things are true, but I thought he was riding with me, and
you can't be a cool uncle with a narc for a nephew.
Well, and that's what I said. I said the key is to sometimes you have to safely live on the edge.
Pick and choose when to Karen also.
And so I said to him, and we were leaving because Danielle was like, do not scratch the Bronco, like when we left. And he goes, oh, Danielle's a real worrywart. And then so every time I would do something, and he'd be like, I'd be like, you're sounding like a real worrywart over there. So, but it was fun. I got it at the very least dirtier than it's ever been. I didn't get to take it over any jumps or anything like that, but quick trip through Bubble Down, and I was clean as new.
You got to lock the hubcaps on that bad boy?
Yeah, all that. And I gotta take out the CD player too when I get out and carry it around with me.
Love a good Suzuki Samurai reference.
Dude, this story made me think of Drew Garabo because I don't know if you're gonna do it for It's Okay, It's Not Okay today, but it definitely would have fit. Can I use the likeness just for a second?
Please, because I get the feeling you're going to tap into my 5 o'clock okay or not okay.
Okay or not okay to not pick up somebody on the side of the road who has suffered a single gunshot wound. Yeah. Because the St. Petersburg Police Department said they're investigating a shooting incident after a woman suffered a single gunshot wound to her leg approximately 1:20 a.m. on Monday. Police said the woman flagged down a passing vehicle on MLK Jr. South near 23rd Ave in the early mornings of December 1st. The woman was transported to the hospital and is in stable condition with a non-life-threatening injury. Police said officers are investigating the incident and working to determine where it happened. I think you just might be entering into the world of whoever shot that gun at that person if you help them, if you put them. So who's to say that they didn't get shot and then the person who shot them is very close by, and once you put that shooting victim into your car, the shooter is now after not only them, but after you as well.
You're fully okay just calling 911 and saying, hey, there's a lady lying on the side of the road who's bleeding.
I think so. I mean, if you wanted to go extra vigilant, maybe you call and then you stay at least within eyesight. So if somebody comes and finishes the job and or takes them away, you'll be able to tell, okay, somebody just came and picked him up, or somebody just came up and shot him in the head and now they're dead.
Yeah, they finished him off. He's good now.
Either way, like that would probably be, Diz, you're very vocal in the when to snitch, when not to snitch, when to help, when not to help. You're driving down the south side of St. Pete. Let's just say you went and had a cocktail somewhere, or had dinner with somebody, and you're driving home. You're by yourself, and you stop at a light, and there's a woman crawling on the ground towards your car, and she's saying, "Please, please help me. I've been shot."
And I go, "I got no change," and I keep driving. I go, "The old I've been shot, huh? Not falling for that again."
It's a scam.
That's the world we live in too. That would be a great. That would be. So you would just leave them.
No,
Would you call
the
911?
cops. I'd call the cops. There's no way I'm gonna be like, I think there's someone on the road that's been shot. I don't know. They're trying to get my car. I locked all the doors. Can you come get them? Like,
yeah, it's
especially if I had like a new Bronco. Ain't no way you're getting in here and putting all that blood everywhere,
all around.
Plus, in your scenario, John, let's say you stick around and you do see someone else come to finish the job. You're going to be called as a witness in that court case, and you know what they do to witnesses.
They really, they really do. I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about that. It's a mess. Like, if you know the person has been shot, I'm not saying think twice before you go and help them, but you should probably think twice before you go and help them, because you now are entering that world, and who knows? It could be a stray over on that side of South St. Pete.
I don't know what she did to get shot, though.
Yeah,
not that she deserved it, but.
But I'm saying it could have hypothetically just been somebody else's gunfight, and she just happened to,
What if she was the aggressor? She tried robbing someone, and they shot him and took off.
Yeah, and
he's
then you're helping a robber.
Yeah.
Dude, and then she's shot, and then she pulls out the strap on you while she's bleeding all over your car.
Got you, bitch.
She's like, you better not. It's not every day you hear of people stealing a vehicle while they're actively test driving it, let alone a vehicle like this. Because a St. Petersburg man is accused of stealing a Tesla Cybertruck while on a test drive and causing approximately $20,000 in damages, according to the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. According to the affidavit, on November 17th, Richel Valdivia, he's 26, agreed to test drive a 2025 Tesla Cybertruck for 30 minutes from the dealership on 35th Street North. The report says Valdivia never returned the vehicle, instead keeping it for approximately 2 days. On November 19th, an assistant manager at the Tesla dealership found the stolen Cybertruck at the dude's home. The vehicle had been seriously damaged, and the dealer tag had been removed. The damage included a smashed rearview mirror, a missing GPS monitor, and a detached sun visor on the driver's side. The front fender flares had been torn off. Small rocks and a pair of men's underwear were found inside the flares. The sheriff's office said the assistant manager was able to get video footage from the Cybertruck, which showed him striking the rearview mirror multiple times, destroying the camera and shattering the glass. He was arrested and faces charges of grand theft of a motor vehicle and criminal mischief.
So this isn't a guy who wanted a Cybertruck of his own. It seemed like he just wanted to take it and then do damage to it.
You think he was a lib? You think he was doing it to own Elon? He's just like, I'm going to show this son of a bitch. I'm going to take it out of here and make sure nobody drives it.
Taking it home, and then I wonder if the assistant manager was acting of his own vigilance, or if the dealership was like, "Hey, you let that guy."
I would think that's not safe.
No,
to be like, "Hey, we got the guy's address that hasn't returned the car for 2 days. Go over there." I don't know if he was by himself. I'm trying to understand where the men's underwear comes into play.
And the rocks.
The front fender flares. What would that be? Not a big car guy. The front fender flares had been partially torn off.
Yeah, I thought flare gun for a rescue kit.
Small rocks.
So it's like the curvature around the wheel almost. Ooh.
Okay.
So that's where the rocks were and the underpants were?
Small rocks and a pair of men's underwear were found inside the flare. I have a feeling this guy committed more crimes while in this Cybertruck than what we know of yet. That those underwear belonged to a man somewhere who didn't want them removed.
What are the rocks?
Yeah, that is... That's something else, dude. But we were on the interstate the other day, in a turquoise Cybertruck pulls up. Why do they have to look like that?
Yeah,
I know some
ugly.
people love them, but why? I respect that you wanted to make this vehicle that's a big, powerful truck that's electric, but that feels like something nobody is going to love for life. If you get it and like it for a minute, in 6 months to a year, you're gonna go, this isn't actually a vehicle that I want to drive around.
It reminds me of you remember in N64 when they had the graphics? There's all polygons and stuff like that. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, it just looks. I don't know. I just can't. First of all, they're insanely expensive, and to be committed to that being your vehicle for an extended period of time. I don't get it.
Doesn't it look like the Homer mobile did?
Oh,
like
yeah.
when Danny DeVito as Homer's brother Herb made him design a car.
Yeah.
Is that possibly real? Is that possible that was another vision from the future?
Simpsons did it first, yeah.
Simpsons did it.
Exactly, because that's what happens in The Simpsons. All of us Simpson people.
We call ourselves Simps, actually.
Yeah, we do.
Is that
Hank Azaria's on line 4.
Full circle. Your anniversary.
It probably is getting close to that. The most disappointing moment of my life.
Oh. We all healed from it, though. That's all that matters.
Did we?
Oh, my God. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be awesome.
No, I look back. I was wrong.
No, you weren't.
I was wrong. In the moment, I just didn't know the right way to act. And I looking back, I chose the wrong way.
It was great.
I'll say that much.
It was natural. It was your natural reaction.
Yeah, I guess
You were
there is
very
something.
disgusted.
I guess there is something to say for the natural nature of it.
Well, you get to make up for it because Matt Groening's on line 2 right now.
Isn't that
John.
the guy that they say they think time traveled?
Matt Groening? Yeah, the creator.
Isn't that the guy?
Yep.
Did you I don't want to dwell too much on it, but did you hear about my dream where I thought I was abducted over the weekend?
No.
Oh yeah, I had a very, very vivid dream where I was taken up into the sky. Yeah.
Like abducted you up UAP?
Yeah, I
abducted?
can't tell you whether I don't have a clear answer on whether I was abducted by aliens or it was like the rapture. But it was a very, 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 very realistic dream that had other weird working parts to it where there was ultimately these big fires in the sky and like explosions in the sky. And as that was happening, we were lifted up into the sky.
We meaning who? You and Danielle?
Me and Danielle. And my family was there as well. I can't speak for whether or not they were lifted because we just kind of seemed to be in our own little bubble once the lift started happening.
Yeah.
But I was saying that I felt like I could feel it. Like I could feel the feeling in my body. It was like warmth. It was like a warmth vibration.
Maybe you were really abducted.
I don't know. Maybe I saw something. Maybe I saw the little glimmer of the future or some variation of it. But either way, it was something else.
What's Harvard homeboy saying now that he thinks that weird ass satellite has a heartbeat or something like that? I saw that today.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this thing, I'm telling you.
He won't give it up.
No.
Come on, dog.
Dude, he's not giving it up because something's going to happen. Whether it's real or it's not real, something is going to happen. I really, really believe that we are being conditioned to be ready for something. I don't think that we're seeing this thing talked about every day on the news. I don't think that all these government officials got together to release this documentary all at the same time with nothing ahead. I think not. I know that Joe Rogan is not the end all be all and stuff like this, but he just did this like 3-hour podcast about the aliens with somebody in like a spaceship or something, and they were talking about how this all seems to be leading up to something. Whether this thing is going to pop out of the sky or Trump's going to come out and make an announcement that we know about alien life, whatever it is, I think there's something is afoot.
Yeah, it reminds me of like, I think I said this before when he started doing all this crazy speech. It's like in the movies like Jeff Goldblum and Independence Day. There was that one guy you're like, listen to this crazy effort. And they end up being right. So
Judd Hirsch.
It could be. And by the way, related but unrelated, I guess the sun just kicked off an insanely strong solar flare that has knocked out power and communications across Australia and Southeast Asia.
Oh, what if that's where they're going first?
The sun or Australia?
The alien.
Yeah. No, I know, but the aliens going to the sun or
Australia.
Yeah, the eruption peaked at 9:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It came from a newly emerging sunspot as it rotated in view. The flare triggered a strong radio blackout across the sunlit side of the Earth at the time of the eruption.
I don't know how they would do it, but can you imagine a webcam that was constantly on the sun? I bet we would freak out with the number of burps and belches and times that like we get close to being incinerated.
Dude, well, NASA, I think there is some version of it. I think there is because NASA released it. I just saw it. I don't know if it's always running live or if they just pick and choose what they share, but they did have a live shot of this solar flare coming off of the sun.
Man.
And it does. It just looks like an explosion. Wrong one of those, boom, lights out.
What about the Tesla car? Is that still up there?
Yeah. Whatever happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do they still have footage up there?
Dude, what if
They're like, oh, there it is.
Dude, what if it just like gained a bunch of debris over the years, and that's actually the Atlas coming back? It's
Circling
like
back?
they lost traction. They lost track of the Tesla, and it just got like covered in a bunch of debris. So it's like 5 times bigger now. And they're like, oh yeah, it turns out it's just that.
How can there only be one star that is that close to us, and that's what our entire solar system revolves? You know what I mean? Like all the stars out there in the universe, and there's like one that heats our planet.
Yeah, I don't. I'm struggling to believe what's real anymore.
The sun is fake.
I don't know. It could just be a big projection. Like we're just led to believe that that's all really up there.
Listen, I get all my information from LSD Dreams on YouTube.
Well, damn, I'll unblock him.
Well, I mean, all you need to know is that the Earth is flat and everything's an illusion. That's the bullet points.
That I buy.
We were talking about this, and we'll get into the game a little bit more when we come back in a moment. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the show. Adam Schefter, now a possibility that Mike Evans could return to practice this week. I will say, I don't know how much it's pushing it. I don't know how a broken collarbone heals in that turnaround. That's on top of the fact that I think everybody who has eyeballs believed he was knocked out cold and that would have been a major concussion. If he makes it back this week, that's probably got to be one of the more, as long as it's safe and above board, impressive returns for the Buccaneers in recent memory.
No question. I heard you talking earlier about the curiosity of the schedule, like 2 games against the Panthers.
Is there a reason
the
why? Like, are you in the know enough to know why you do that?
I think Diz said it. You want to know that there are meaningful games that late in the season, so they kind of figured the Bucs and the Panthers might be jostling.
Maybe, I guess. Yeah. Is that what you do? You based on odds, who could be the 2 best teams of the division? So let's put these games, but it's just, I don't know. I don't like it to have division rivals play twice like they always do in such close proximity. It always unfolds this way, but especially now after what happened yesterday. Let's hold on to it for a second. We'll talk about the Bucs win yesterday and some other wins around the league that may mean not so great things for the Buccaneers as we try to win out for the rest of the season. We'll be back with more in John's Joints in just a moment.
Hell yeah.
You need to think about protecting your home. Hopefully, hurricane season is over for the year, but it'll be back next year, and we've learned the hard way that you need to be protected with hurricane impact windows and doors, and the best way to go is Reese Windows and Doors. Family-owned, been doing it for over 50 years, and all of these products are made in America. Our buddy, a cat named Mo, had his home done with Reese Windows and Doors. He loves it, and they get most windows installed in under 8 weeks. And if you want your chance to win $25,000 in free windows, all you got to do is text TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129. We love you, Reese Windows. If you want to check them out and get a free quote, you can also go to reesewindows.com.
So blessed, so blessed. You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Furman Chevy, Brandon, Tarpon Springs, and Northdale Mabry are teaming up this holiday season to create the biggest toy haul Tampa Bay has ever seen. All donations support Drew and John Save Christmas and Toys for Tots, helping kids and families right here in our community. John Senning and I are hosting 3 big Stuff the Truck events at each Furman Chevy location, and this Saturday from noon to 3, we'll be at the Tarpon Springs location. Please bring a new toy and help us stuff the truck. You'll get a free Busch Gardens Christmas Town ticket with every toy donation, and the first 50 people get a limited edition 102.5 The Bone Christmas ornament. Also, treats from Everglazed Donuts, Carrollwood, fresh handmade donuts. Go to theboneonline.com for more details.
Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Largo, expect slowdowns from a crash eastbound along East Bay Drive approaching US 19. And in Palm Harbor, there's an accident clearing along Alderman Road to the west of Westlake. Hillsboro's still in pretty good shape, but northbound I-275 is already congested from the airport exit on past Dale Mabry. This is Jim with traffic.
The SPCA of Tampa Bay's Day of Giving is this Thursday. All donations will be doubled to support our Tampa Bay community and their pets 365 days of the year. To give, text PAW to Give4 or online at spcatampabay.org.
President Donald J. Trump's historic victory in the 2024 election is the biggest political comeback in American history. And now you can own a piece of this history in your hands. The Rare Collectibles TV exclusive special label Donald J. Trump 2025 American Silver Eagle coin is available for now because less than 10,000 of these patriotic treasures exist. This rare Silver Eagle coin represents the first and only silver dollar series in American history to be struck from 1 ounce pure silver and displays this exclusive limited edition Donald Trump presidential holder. Call 800-525-5077 to honor the inspirational president of the people, Donald J. Trump, and also secure a gold $40 Trump gift absolutely free. Call 800-525-5077 right now to reserve your pedigree label Donald J. Trump 2025 American Silver Eagle coin and free gift. That's 800-525-5077.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
Mike Kelty here for my friends at Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractor for over 20 years now. They handle everything from demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds. Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. And if you're somebody considering a prefab or mobile home, Waterman can handle the full setup from demolition, land clearing, relevels, and rising. And speaking of rising, if your AC was flooded during the storms, you don't want to take that chance again. My guys at Waterman build custom AC stands. That AC stand will elevate your unit and protect it from flooding. It also increases airflow around the unit and reduces the risk of debris and buildup. These guys are out here helping in the community. They're not just building homes and outdoor spaces. They build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman's all about quality. There's no shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship that you can count on. All you have to do is get a free estimate at watermanproperties.net. That's watermanproperties.net, or give them a call at 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Tell them Mike Kelty sent you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Our firm handles hundreds of crash cases involving semi-trucks every year. A crash case involving semis is much different, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can leave lots of money on the table. Many times there is separate insurance for the cab and for the trailer. Sometimes there are actually layers of other insurances and excess insurance that some lawyers may not know about because they don't see that many cases. We see these cases every day. Also, there are federal laws governing the hours a driver may drive in a 24-hour period and logs that are required. A crash case involving a semi-truck is a totally different animal than a simple car crash. We have lawyers who only handle these cases. It's all they do. Rolling the dice with the wrong law firm can be disastrous. Call us on your cell phone at Pound Law, pound 529. It's so easy. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I have great news for you. Badger Bob services are now in Tampa Bay. Have a problem with your AC? Well, Badger Bob's can fix any cooling or heating breakdown fast with a 1-year parts and labor guarantee. And if the problem returns, so will Badger Bob's. You get upfront and flat rate pricing on all repairs. And Badger Bob's has a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. Get a free estimate for cooling system replacement with guaranteed next day installation, or they're going to pay you $250. Book a free estimate or service and see real-time availability online by visiting badgerbobs.com. With over 100 trucks and technicians on the road every day, they can get to you fast. Badger Bob Services has been serving the Sun Coast since 1982. Badger Bob's, funny name, but they're serious about service. It's who they are. Badger Bob Services now in Tampa Bay. Just go to badgerbobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
The Bone listeners, December just got a whole lot better. XTC Adult Supercenter and Planet X are running the easiest promo you'll ever use. Go to xtcsuper.biz/bone, find the Royal Honey UPC, screenshot it, and show it at checkout. That's it. And you get a free Royal Honey packet with your purchase. Just a screenshot and you walk out upgraded. So hit xtcsuper.biz/bone, grab the UPC, and bring it to XTC Supercenter or Planet X. Your free Royal Honey packet is waiting because Santa isn't the only one stuffing stockings this December.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Help Drew and John save Christmas. Friday, December 12th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Walmart in Oldsmar. Bring a bike or an unwrapped toy to help Drew Garabo and John Senning save Christmas for Toys for Tots.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Cold front on the way, partly cloudy skies tonight. There could be a couple showers across our northern counties, lows near 70. Then variably cloudy skies on Tuesday, a few showers, maybe a thunder shower as a cold front goes by, and highs up near 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Think of a better way to return yourself to reality than being locked into the bone all afternoon. The tryptophan should be slowly working its way out of your bloodstream, and the bone will give you that boost you need to get through your first Monday back. Drew Garabo live coming your way in about 20 minutes. He just gave me a in-studio tease for something he's going to talk about. I know that I'll be locked in to see if this mystery can be solved, and you should do the same. You have a good. I saw you already on Saturday, so I'm asking you like I don't even know. You had a good holiday for the most part. You did a Haitian Thanksgiving.
What?
Yeah, my so Sarah's son is married to a beautiful Haitian lady, so her whole family is Haitian, and they all went over to their house. It was
Sapase.
It was loud and festive, and it was great. It's just I wish my mom was doing better. Like, my mom was in the hospital for Thanksgiving. We had to go see her on Friday morning in the hospital, and it watching your parents age is not easy.
Not for the faint of heart. She's out now, though, right? She is out right now?
She is out, yeah. I think she had to go back to get another scan today. They were worried that she had a stroke. She didn't, but she just feels like crap, and it's affecting my dad, and she just can't catch a break. She's 83.
I don't know if you're out there, Mama G, but we're thinking of you. We love you. We love you.
Mom.
Love you. Hopefully you get feeling better very, very soon.
Yeah, but other than that, it was good. Not a ton of driving, but enough. And I will tell you, dude, Universal was packed.
I got to say, that's when you know you're doing a lot of driving. When driving to Universal and back with stops in Lakeland, 2 back around and out to Brandon equals a weekend without much driving, because that's a lot of driving.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. That is actually a lot of driving. I'd like to rescind that.
Beautiful Brandon on Saturday, though. Thank you to everybody who stopped out. We are going to be in Tarpon Springs this Saturday from 11 to 2. The time is a little different, but at the Furman Chevy in Tarpon Springs, if you're not going to be able to make it out, or you just want to come out, get one of the limited edition bone ornaments, we'll be out there from 11 to 2 this Saturday as we stuff the truck. It is very, very cool that we'll be kicking off the toy drive this year with this massive haul of toys from Furman. And I mean, what it looked like when we were leaving, the stash they've got there is amazing, and I know Mel Martin's a big part of that as well. So thank you to everybody who donated and is really helping so many kids and people that need toys for the family this year, more than ever this year. I think with this head start of 3 separate mini toy drives, we're going to be on another level.
It just blows me away when I look at the showroom. They've got that Silverado at the Brandon location, and like it's overflowing with toys, and you think every one of those toys is going to go to a Pinellas County family that needs help this holiday season. What a beautiful effort.
It is. It's been very cool to get out these different areas, obviously for the people that can't make the trip or won't be available that day. And shout out to everybody at Furbin Chevy across all of the locations. Again, Tarpon Springs this Saturday, 11 to 2. Busch Gardens passes for the first 50 that come through. We also have the limited edition 1025 The Bone ornaments as well if you want to scoop up one of those, 11 to 2 this Saturday. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense got the stop it needed in the fourth quarter to hold on to a hard-fought, nearly lost 2017 win over the Arizona Cardinals at Raymond James Stadium on Sunday afternoon. It really did. It felt like you were watching a car crash in slow motion. The fact that they were able to get the ball, they made a big stop and then got the ball back. It looked like the writing was on the wall for them at least to kick a field goal and tie it up and maybe give us a couple minutes to try and win the game. But that was a huge, dominating stop there at the end of the game. They didn't even have a chance to do anything when they got the ball back at the end of the game. And for that, that was exciting. Tristan Wirfs with his first touchdown ever. Anytime you see a big man getting a tutty like that, it's always fun. And I think even with the win, we kind of touched on it earlier, I don't think anything has changed. Like, I think this team, maybe with some pieces coming back, things will look a little bit better in a couple weeks, but they just look like a team that's not necessarily prepared to make a run in the playoffs. I think that would be saying it in the most friendly way possible.
A couple of those third down calls that we had where instead of taking an easy, like 3rd and 5, and you run a play where Baker airs one way out there and say, those plays will bite you in the ass eventually.
Yeah.
And I was worried that we were just kind of cursed there. I think we had 2 touchdowns that were called back for calls, and then also that drop by Chris Godwin, which, I mean, they said it. Not a ball Chris Godwin normally drops in his hands. And it was good to see Godwin more involved, and I think that was probably a point of the day. Igbuka had a couple big catches as well, which I don't think we've talked about. I don't know if disappearing act is quite the word, but you look through that first stretch of games when it was undeniably this guy's rookie of the year. He might be the best wide receiver in the league. And whether it's all connected to Baker not being at 100%, just that energy was not matched. Bucky was back, took him a little bit, I think, to get in the groove. But, hopefully, if we want to look at it the most positive way possible, hopefully all of the pieces are slowly but surely coming back. And now with McMillan lined up to come back, and believe it or not, Mike Evans possibly as well, we go to those last 2-3 games and we're looking better than we've looked, and hopefully Baker can get himself right as well.
Yeah, I think Igbuka had the benefit of like sneaking up on people those first couple of weeks, and then without Mike Evans and without Chris Godwin, who else is Baker going to throw it to?
Well, and now I would say the elephant in the room is the Panthers.
Yeah.
The fact that they've been sneakily getting better and better, and then we really. Not that the Bucs didn't look terrible in every aspect of the game against the Rams, but there was a lot of discussion, even from me, saying, but let us not overlook how good the Rams are, only for the Rams to pick off Stafford 2 times, which up until this point had been unheard of, and ultimately beat the Rams.
Did you see the highlights of that game? So I mean, it was raining and but still, Matt Stafford doesn't play like that a lot.
It has not lately. I mean, definitely not in a while. So it's always tough, dude. I heard, I might have been listening to something sports related this morning where they were just saying everybody says the parity in this league, like this year more than ever, I think there are more teams that are legitimately in the conversation. Like to have a low-ranked seed win a big wild card game feels more likely, if not possible, than ever before. When you look at all of the pieces of the puzzle that are out there looking really good right now when they weren't supposed to or didn't start off the season that way, it just feels, hopefully, like maybe we'll have a more interesting playoff season with more teams involved.
Did you happen to see any of the highlights or lowlights of the Minnesota Vikings game with that rookie quarterback?
No, I saw a lot of conversation going into it. Was he murdered the way that everybody thought he was going to be murdered?
You got to feel so bad for a guy because it's probably his dream to get on the field. J.J. McCarthy gets injured. So this guy comes in, first possession. He's running on 4th down, and a guy's chasing him down. So he just takes the ball and just flails, just goes, throws it right into a Seattle Seahawks defender's arms, and the dude trucks it to the house. I mean, that's got to be the most empty feeling.
One, I think it ruins you. I think a lot of times it just ruins you when you go out there not ready by any sense of the word, and you're just manhandled and abused. I think that makes it harder to bounce back ever in your career.
By the way, Giants beat the Patriots tonight. Oh, Shedeur Sanders?
Yeah,
it's been all right.
You guys think?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I've been trying to get a read on a lot of conversation about the way that he handles himself, and I think that may be. I don't want to come right out and say that there may be some racial elements there.
There are.
But I do believe that he does not get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the way that he talks to the press and stuff. I've been super impressed to see him repeatedly defend the coaching staff, and it feels like the team is playing for him and that they love him. Obviously, he had a really good game. They won last week, and then this week was a little bit more of a down-to-earth moment. But I'd love to see him do well. I don't dislike him by any means. I think he's different in the way that he communicates than a lot of quarterbacks, but I think that could be a good thing.
You guys think he's like QB1 material?
I don't know yet.
That's the thing. I don't think I think people are hyping him up a little too much.
Yeah. It's tough because people automatically root against him because of his dad. It's kind of like LaMelo Ball. His dad was such an egregious asshole that people root against him. I think Shedeur's going through the same thing. He's a skilled enough quarterback to be a backup somewhere, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think he's the guy for the Browns to reach the promised land? Probably not.
No, you need a veteran in there.
Yeah, but it puts eyes on the team and makes everybody excited a little bit. So we shall see. A man has been mauled to death by a lioness at a Brazilian zoo after climbing into an enclosure in front of horrified families. I would be so mad at the guy that jumped in and got eaten if you traumatized my children. I just went for, I know it's a messed up thing to say, but I went for a nice day at the park, and then you chose to create the worst moment of my child's life. The victim is identified as 19-year-old Gerson Machado, slipped into the big cat's pen in a shocking repeat of earlier attempts to get close to lions as part of his obsession with becoming a trainer. Friendly note to anybody out there who wants to become a lion trainer: this is not the way to do it. Machado, who had once tried to reach Africa as a plane stowaway in a desperate bid to pursue his dream, was known to police after repeatedly breaching security, all stemming from his fixation with big cats. The troubled teenager, who spent much of his life in care and struggled with severe mental issues, was filmed clambering and climbing down a tree inside the enclosure after scaling a 20-foot wall. The horrific video captured the moment the lioness, who had been, we should think about the lion, because they say that the lion has been stressed out ever since it ate this man, and in shock from the moment, can see, it goes right up to him when he hits the ground. A child protection worker who had worked with this guy for 8 years said he had grown up in extreme poverty without a proper family support structure, and described someone who had serious mental health problems, like his mother, who was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
And they didn't kill the lion, by the way, which is great. They're not going to euthanize the lion.
Dude, they're not. It's not America here, okay? I mean, D's out for Harambe always.
Yeah, right?
Free my
Wait,
man.
what did you say?
D's out for Harambe.
D's out?
Oh, you never.
Oh, yeah. You never heard D's out for Harambe?
No. Yeah. Oh. I imagine, I'm just going to come out and say it, it's probably a white guy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Like playing with each other's butts and, all the other stuff that we do. Hitting bongs, those, we kind of have to market cornered on those type of things.
Yeah.
So just let us have our things, okay? Okay.
Taking everything else.
It's the least we could ask for. Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way in roughly about 10 minutes, the best in afternoon entertainment. And I told you, he gave me a tease during the break, and I was very excited about it. So do not go anywhere. But before we bounce, we love telling you about our buddy, Jeff Borum.
Just read the other day that Tampa house prices are about to absolutely collapse. That means you need to max out your money Go with the guy who knows this market better than anyone. His name happens to be Jeff Borum.
There are so many reasons right now that is making the Tampa real estate market volatile. You've got people leaving, whether they left a storm-damaged home. You have a lot of people from up in New York moving down. That's why you need somebody that you can trust. But more than any of that, you need somebody who really knows the area. You don't want to get stuck in a sleeper flood zone. You want a spot where you know that the schools are going to be top-notch. And to get all of those things, you need to go with the man that knows the area more than anybody else. That is Jeff Borum with Team Borum at eXp Realty.
Google it right now, and you can be packing tonight. BORHAM. Jeff will give you options: buy your home, sell your home, rent your home, and there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Google Jeff Borum now, and you can be packing tonight.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Diz. Shout out to St. Pete Sam. That was a fun surprise to have her stopping by. Tomorrow, we'll be back 1 o'clock with a new Senning Show. The Judge Juicy, will join us at 2 o'clock. This week, also, the return, I'm not going to tell you when, the return of Pat Maroon this week on Senning Show. So keep it locked all week long, but don't go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live, headed your way right now.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone.
Busch Gardens Tampa Bay's Christmas Town is back, happening December 1st through the 14th. The winter wonderland of seasonal entertainment, Christmas Town, returns with Santa's North Pole experience, unique and up-close animal encounters, holiday culinary masterpieces, and all new light displays. Listen to The Bone all this week for your chance to win passes, or head to the free 102.5 The Bone app and win there. Busch Gardens Christmas Town is always included with regular park admission, and your free tickets are right here on 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
I just couldn't say goodbye quite yet. Did you know that Xfinity is offering you a smarter Wi-Fi than anybody else? Imagine if your Wi-Fi was not just smart, but a lot smarter. Your TV, your phone, your laptop, that fancy futuristic fridge, all working together to make your life easier. Well, Xfinity is ready to make that dream a reality. Devices so in sync, you're going to think they're telepathic. Really smart Wi-Fi that knows when your device needs a boost, and the best equipment to stream 4 games at once, all in 4K. And Xfinity Mobile is going to give you Wi-Fi where you need it and 5G everywhere else. That is the magic of Xfinity. It's seamlessly in tune with you and your life. Xfinity, imagine that. Check them out today at Xfinity.com. Restrictions apply.
Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Largo, expect slowdowns from a crash eastbound along East Bay Drive approaching US 19. And in Palm Harbor, there's an accident clearing along Alderman Road to the west of Westlake. Hillsboro's still in pretty good shape, but northbound I-275 is already congested from the airport exit on past Dale Mabry. This is Jim with traffic.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Get ready for 2026 with the right health coverage. Open enrollment period is here, and our Florida Blue agents are ready to help you find a plan that fits your family's needs and budget. Don't miss out. Call 1-866-531-8473 today. Open enrollment period ends January 15th. Call us today at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. The Daytona 500. You got to see it to believe it. February 15th, 2026. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
'Tis the season for making memories. Give the gift of more time together at Dick's House of Sport and join us for family fun events all season long. Plus, climb a rock wall, test the multi-sport cage, and perfect your swing in a golf simulator. And shop the widest selection of the hottest brands like Nike, FP Movement, Adidas, Carhartt, UGG, and Stanley. Unforgettable moments start here at Dick's House of Sport. Visit dicks.com/House of Sport to see what's happening this season.
Let's live more.
These deals are making waves during Norwegian Cruise Line's Black Friday sale. Get 50% off all cruises. Plus, enjoy our free at sea package with world-class specialty dining, unlimited premium beverages, and more. All included with your cruise. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Offer ends soon. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, non-advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
This holiday season, make your gift say more than words ever could with the brilliant gift of diamonds, a dazzling diamond pendant, a timeless anniversary band, or the sparkle of classic stud earrings. For all that shines bright this season, there's just one place to shop. International Diamond Center. With 4 decades of service, exclusive worldwide connections, and legendary value, IDC is your holiday destination. Our showcases are filled with can't-miss gifts, exquisite diamond classics, all new breathtaking colored gemstones, unique gold fashion, trendy designer creations, superior quality, unbeatable value prices. And listen, for a limited time only, enjoy 5 years zero-interest financing on your holiday purchase or get instant savings up to 40%. Imagine that $12,000 designer ring for just $200 a month. Make this Christmas unforgettable. Give a gift that lasts forever from International Diamond Center. Visit shopidc.com for holiday hours and locations.
I'm Keith, founder and owner of International Diamond Center. Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Furman Chevy Tarpon Springs is teaming up with John Senning and me, Drew Garabo, to create the biggest toy haul Tampa Bay has ever seen. All donations support Drew and John Saves Christmas and Toys for Tots, helping kids and families right here in our community. Every Furman dealership has a Chevy Silverado parked right inside the showroom, just waiting to be stuffed with toys. You can drop off a new unwrapped toy anytime up until December 11th, and the Furman Chevy dealers are also giving back in a huge way. For every new Chevy sold, they're going to donate $50 towards toy purchases up to $5,000. So please bring a new toy and help us stuff the truck at Drew and John Save Christmas. When you donate, you'll get a free Busch Gardens Christmas Town ticket while supplies last. You can grab a free picture with Santa in his sleigh.